Tonight's stories. Fired.
Flower?
Cross country!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with...
Brandon.
Sam.
What's up, guys?
What
Ooh,
up?
that actually took a lot out of me.
No, I feel tired for you. I feel tired for you.
He's been, because we've been testing this out, he's been running back and forth for at least 15
Over and
times.
over again
So,
for the last hour.
Oh my
we're
god.
like, did you get it right? Could you try again?
Yeah,
like, what about a
yeah,
different
yeah,
angle? And it's
yeah.
like, oh.
Then they were like, should you run up the wall maybe? And I was like, no.
He didn't want to do it. Hello, everybody. We
no
also
sound on
are streaming
TikTok.
on TikTok today. So, hello, everybody on TikTok. In
They
the
don't have
YouTube
sound.
chat.
Oh, no sound on
Hey,
TikTok.
Saricity.
How do we
No
fix that?
sound.
I work hard for the money.
I work hard for the money.
No sound, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, no sound on TikTok.
Oh.
So
Uh-oh.
hard for it, honey. And I know that it better be the right.
Hey. Hello,
How's
everybody.
everybody doing?
We're trying to fix something, I think, on TikTok really quick. Is the sound back? Or is it there now?
That's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we're trying to figure out. Actually, let's do this.
Hey, Anna. Katie, I'm happy things are turning around for you. Kia, happy belated birthday.
So hard for it, honey.
How did you guys feel about like an episode like an hour ago? Just blowing up your notifications today. Ileana's got her watch list that she's doing with Brandon.
Just kind of working on the watch.
Brandon's been busy too. He's been slacking a little bit on the shows. If I can put you out there.
Don't put
Oh
him out.
my
Don't do him
God.
like that.
Why would you? Because you know what I've been through for these past couple of months. That's
Well, no, I'm
crazy
talking
that
about
you-
like this week. Like last time we streamed was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And I was going through a lot 2 weeks ago. But I'm getting into it. I'm working into it. We're working through Dexter right now, and it's been nice.
I heard that. I heard that.
Feeling blessed. Y'all are my favorite pod. How do I say your name, friend? I don't want to mess it up. Shrek Emily's back. Also, thanks for catching us for your first stream. What % of Sam's takes over the bit versus genuine? Well, Sam?
I don't like this.
Hi, Miriam.
Oh, no.
I'm on season 3 of Dexter right now. Brandon's on season 1. Sam finished it. My cousin Sammy didn't finish it. Howa. Nice to see you, Howa. Thank you for saying that. But nice to see you.
Nice to see you, I think.
Not I think. Are we watching Traitors? I've heard about Traitors, but I haven't seen it now.
Yeah, I watched the first season.
Ooh. Here with the sole purpose of becoming Sam's new enemy.
Oh, no.
Not the way Sam looked at the chat. He said, huh?
So who's that?
Up top, Brandon.
Who's
Gosh.
that?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and I'm working. Watching TV is hard for me because I just be wanting to do stuff, you know?
Yeah, he's not the biggest TV guy.
Like I'll sit there and watch, and then out of nowhere, just randomly start.
Wait,
Dating.
Can they hear
I don't
us
know.
on TikTok yet or no?
Sounds up. I don't hear anything.
Uh-oh.
You know.
How's Husky? He's good. He's next to me sleeping. Excuse me. I have not watched Squid Games yet, though.
You gotta do it to him.
I'm excited because this week Severance is coming out. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah. You have to
Sam's
do
eating
something when you
dinner.
want. Yeah. because okay, there's a few shows that I have had where it's like I am legitimately only doing this.
Hi, Tatiana.
You season 1, that was it for me. Like all I could do was sit there and watch you. Um, there's another one I just finished. What was the show? I can't remember the show. But it's like there's certain shows it was like it will just take up my whole life. But then there's others. Well, I
He's
guess that's
awake.
the thing. I'll be binge watching a show, and then there's like a cool down almost. Like it's like I'll binge watch the show, cool down. I can't binge watch anything else for like a couple weeks, and then I can binge watch something else.
Sometimes Husker's burps scare me because I don't know what's about to happen. My mom watched Missing You on Netflix, and I think she liked it a lot. She
I
like
watched a
binge
little
watched that
bit.
in a day.
I watched a little bit with her. That was so funny.
IT,
I was like, I'm
you
pretty
watched
sure
a
I'm.
little bit of it.
Yeah, it was that day I came over, and she was
Oh.
watching it. And she was like, "You're like, I'm gonna be down here for a little bit," and I was like, "All right, cool." And I just sat down and watched it, like 30 minutes. I probably got the most craziest spoilers of the show in that
Yeah.
30-minute time span. Cause she was over here like, and I was like, "Oh shoot."
Anyone caught up on Silo? I am not. I haven't repurchased Apple TV yet. I think I'm probably gonna do it this week. And I think Apple TV was like free for a weekend last weekend. I never checked to see if it was actually true. I saw it on TikTok. And then that was when our friend Josh was watching a bunch of stuff on Apple TV, so I don't know if maybe he got it or what.
Are you running sound through your board, Sam?
No.
Try doing that. Try running it through the.
Didn't we try to do that last time and there was like an echo because like all sound was coming out of your microphone, which was crazy?
I put the line in and it went into my thing and came out my microphone.
Oh.
And it sounded like a fart.
And it's crazy because I was the one talking, so he's describing me as a fart,
Oh,
which is like...
were you talking? I didn't.
Yeah, I was
couldn't
literally
remember. I just
talking.
remember it sounded like farting noise.
Okay, all right.
So I don't remember
Yeah.
exactly. I just remember. All I remember was like I was listening. I'm like, dang, it sounds like fart, fart, fart. But that was you, Maddie, is what you were saying.
It was me. It was me. Whatever. Dang it. Happy New Year, Bree.
I forgot about that.
Fart Maddie lore goes hard. I didn't know about it, but I guess Red Hood and Sam know about it.
Oh, I think I figured it out. But how do I switch it? Live.
If you figure it out and we have the thing, I think we should do our intro again for
Okay.
TikTok, and then YouTube chat just gets to see the behind the scenes of like us being like, "All right, you ready?
This
Ready?"
is embarrassing.
And okay, go.
Okay, I think I got to.
Brandon, run up the wall again.
I got to stop the live though.
Okay.
Okay, you started on TikTok.
Yeah, stop it on TikTok.
Okay,
Or maybe I can pause it. Just pause it. Let me do it.
we're trying to go live on TikTok before it goes bye-bye with whatever happens, and this is our first time doing it, and we might stream again next week, hopefully, at least one more time. But yeah, you guys are our mini producers.
Mini producers. Mini producers.
You don't like saying to people with the money size and everything.
Another person.
Was that TikTok live?
Yeah.
I work hard for the money. Oh, you found us on TikTok, Sophia? Yeah, I obviously if you guys watch the show, you guys know I learn a lot from TikTok, good and bad. I love TikTok so much, and I'm so sad to see it go. Hi, Fran. Yeah. Whoa, what is that?
It's a part of my DJ set. Wow.
Oh, Sam needs to go up in sound. Maybe bring
What
Sam
y'all
up in
wearing for
sound.
TikTok's
That's from
funeral?
Anna. That's from Anna. And a lot of people are saying banana, 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 and I don't know what that means. So maybe they're like seconding it.
Kenny said, "What are you guys wearing for TikTok's funeral?"
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
You got to go all black though.
Oh, for sure.
Black, red, and blue. I think that's what it is. We all have to wear black, red, and blue because it matches the logo.
Miss Teshia, is that how you say it? Is already trying to transition. We're trying. You gotta slow down for a second.
We gotta slow down.
We're trying to go live on TikTok and trying to figure out what that is. And maybe if we give it some more time and it doesn't work, we might just have to leave it, sadly. But do we have a wedding one? I think we do. We do. So we have to honor that transition.
We gotta honor that
transition. When it happens, we're honoring it. Tisha. Okay, thank you. Miss Tisha, we're honoring that. Did you guys get the triple dipper for Sam after last live? We did. That was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
That was a roller coaster. Do you boys want to talk about it or?
So, actually, no, because primarily Sam got it.
Oh, yeah.
I switched it up. I got a burger.
I switched up too.
Because I was like, one thing about me, your boy loves burgers. All right. Any type of burger, guy's burger. All right. Y'all lucky I don't go on a rant right now about that. But burgers are my thing. And so I was like, I'm gonna just try a burger. They were halfway through it and my burger was gone. I bashed disrespectfully. Five Guys. Yes. Yes, they go a little crazy with the fries for no reason. There's no reason I should order a small fry and get a full bag of fries. And that's the small. That's crazy to me. But it's also, it is also the best part. The Cajun Five Guys fries, smack. But I be feeling bad because it's like, I can't finish all the fries. I'll kill that burger, but I can't finish all the fries.
Sam, are you busy doing something else, or did you want to speak your truth on that trip dip? Or you're muted.
I feel like there was energy coming into Chili's that tried to bring us down. I'm not pointing fingers. We went as a trio. It was three of us, best friends together. I was coming in with a positive intent. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to speak for myself and say I came in to Chili's positively. And others in the group, in the trio, were coming in with negativity. And that negativity, and it seemed like maybe more than one person. So all I know is
there was three people that went.
Yeah, there was three people who went. I came with positivity. More than one person came in with negativity. So whatever you want to do with that, that's all I want to say to that. Even when we had the food and it was good. And I want to hear you guys say that because no one will say that. And your faces said it was good, but you're like, what is Chili's? Was it good? Did you enjoy it?
That burger did smack.
You love that. You demolished the burger.
The burger did kind of go crazy.
I'll say this. I had a level of enjoyment that was good. Okay? But for the price of Chili's, my heart doesn't want to keep going back as much as I did. And when I went and got the triple dipper the second time, my food was cold and Brandon's food. And then we tried, which wasn't this occasion. We asked them, hey, can we get, our food remade or reheated or whatever? They remade it and it came out and it was like lukewarm. It was like still not very good. And it was mozzarella sticks. So you kind of need that to be hot. And then, it was like fine. I think if I do get a triple dipper again, which I'm not saying I'm hating on it, but it wasn't that bad. I did have some energy. Sam's saying there was 2 people in the room that didn't have energy and it wasn't him. I was one of those people. I don't know if anybody else wants to come out for namesake and say that they did. I was one of those people that did. Okay? But it's mainly the price that hurts my heart. Why is it so expensive?
I don't know why.
And that's how I felt, Hala. Spending money on bad or subpar food. If I'm spending that much money on food, I want it to be amazing, or at least better than that. Like, me and Brandon yesterday, we went and got tacos, and for like 4 tacos plus a drink, it was like $20. And that's a lot, but those
audio,
tacos were
baby.
good.
Thank you. Okay.
And I know that's a good taco place. So I'm willing to spend that in support. But Chili's, I don't know.
Okay, we're on TikTok.
If you couldn't do the math, I'm the other person that was also
I didn't want to say
coming in with
anything.
the negative energy. The burger was good. I did enjoy the burger.
Ooh.
But I will say I was hating at first. And, everybody can hate. Everybody can hate at least once in their life.
You trying to hate from outside the club? You can't even get in.
Well, the thing is, I wasn't. It was easy. Like, they were like, you got a 20-minute wait inside of Chili's. And I was like, see, here we go again.
Welcome,
Hi, Star.
TikTok. Hopefully you can hear us now.
Oh, we're on TikTok
We're
now?
on TikTok now.
All right, let's run the intro again. Sam, your dad is also in here.
Wait, what? I have not been looking at chat at all. Wait, what?
He was asking earlier if you're making money, and he had to send a super chat. Thank you for that.
Hello, Sam. Are you making? First of all, Dad, why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Why do you even care how much money I'm making? Because you haven't provided anything for me. Wait, why is he here? How did he get? I thought we banned him. Oh,
I didn't know we were banning him, but is there any way we can move that comment a little bit to the right, like right in between me and Brandon, or like right underneath comfort level above your name?
You constantly want me. Brandon had me move it several times.
Well, now it's covering you.
Well, that's why I'm like, I'm the only one who doesn't care about it, so I put it in front of me because there's nowhere I can. Where do you want me to put it?
Can you make it smaller and like above your name?
Okay.
Or is that a crazy thing to do?
I'll do it for you, Madi. For you, Madi.
And then we gotta for the TikTok live. We're gonna do our intro again.
Okay. So let's move it. They're seeing the magic happen live. Look at this. Look at it. It's happening live.
Boom. You can cover up. Yeah, that's cool.
Let's do that.
Well, hold on, chill out.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Alrighty. Sam's volume is really low.
No.
Not all this, and then my audio's low. Not everything that I just went through right now to get TikTok running and the audio's low.
I don't think they can even hear you on TikTok.
Oh, they can't even hear me?
Yeah, you can't even hear you on TikTok.
Why do I sound so loud in my... Okay, I'm bringing my mic up. How's that? How is the sound? Where is the sound? I am the sound. I'm singing you.
We're all talking at the same time here. Maybe
They
seeing
call
if
me
we're
the
all
sound.
even because Sam's in
Eliana
here.
said, hear Maddie and Brandon go against Silent and Sam.
I am
no.
the sound. And there is the sound. Okay, ends reach. I don't even know. You can't hear anything. We're doing our best.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. You hear
Can't
it?
hear you on
Gigi.
TikTok still.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Okay. We're gonna do an intro again.
Okay, we're running an intro.
Okay. Yeah.
Ready?
You two.
YouTube
Pretend
guys,
this never happened.
please, if you could just
pretend this never
Wait,
happened. This is
Sam,
quiet on
perfect.
set.
We can't hear. They can't hear you at all on TikTok. Like you're not even picking up sound.
Oh.
I got to do this. I got to turn my mic on TikTok. Okay.
Oh, there.
I have to
Alrighty.
turn my mic on so many places. Okay.
Alrighty. Hey, Adventuerin.
Let me sing it again for TikTok. Where
Alright,
is the sound?
TikTok, can you hear him?
TikTok, can you hear me? all over the place. TikTok, can you hear me? Okay. Here we go.
Alrighty,
Fresh
we're
intro.
running the show again.
No one knew. We're pretending like this is
YouTube,
live.
you don't know what's happening.
It's not
Remember,
23
forget what
minutes
happened.
after we just started. This is for real now. Here we go.
This is serious, guys. Tonight's stories. Fired.
Flowers.
Cross country.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with...
Brandon.
Sam. Yo,
and that's
this
the first
is the
time we
first
did
time
that.
we've
Hello,
done
everybody,
it.
and welcome to our live.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Oh, Brandon, is everything
Oh,
going
no.
okay over
I think he
there?
actually
or-
hurt himself.
On my
I think he
light.
hurt himself.
And it turned it.
Oh, now your light is doing the thing where it's like sound by sound or something.
Oh no. Oh, it is.
Because every time you talk, it's... Hi, Deanna, for the first time, of course.
Hi, Deanna. Yeah, everyone say hi because I wasn't.
Hi.
I wasn't even paying
Hi,
attention.
Steph.
Hi. The brunch baddie wall is well
Brunch
lit
Baddie
again.
Wall is back.
It's back.
Hi, everybody. It's really great to see you again for the first time today.
Yeah.
You all look great. Hopefully Sam's audio sounds good, Anna. Have I been here before? Yeah, maybe it's like deja vu, maybe a little bit. Yeah, Miss Tisha's like, first time catching the live. We're just running it all over again.
Oh wait, I think it's working. I think we got TikTok chat in here now. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Cool. First time on TikTok.
First time on TikTok. First
So-
time on YouTube. This is actually our
And-
first time on YouTube as well.
First time ever. Forget the Bachelor last year.
If you
even though it
have
was a great time.
OnlyFans, get on it. We're doing an OnlyFans stream right now.
We're not on OnlyFans. We're not moving from TikTok to OnlyFans, so we're
I thought we
staying
were
on
like
YouTube.
because all we care we want as much money as possible. So OnlyFans is kind of a rising platform, and I think
Oh
our
my God.
talents would do really well.
Sam, you gotta relax. You
No,
gotta
oh,
relax.
no, this is not.
We
just
can't-
I
we
shouldn't have
can't
said
do-
that. I shouldn't have said that. We'll
You
delete
shouldn't have
this.
said-
We can delete this, right?
No, it's on TikTok too.
Can we
so
edit this?
People can screen record it. So
Oh dang!
Sam's feet pics coming soon.
Hey.
No feed pics. All feed pics will continue to be blurred. Anything will be blurry. That's actually if you buy the OnlyFans that doesn't exist, it's just gonna continue to be a blurry picture. So that's all it is.
Yeah, just, I'm paying for this. You're like, yeah,
Yeah, you.
that's what.
Okay,
you
so
want.
even though this didn't happen or anything, somebody did transition already. So we're
Yeah.
gonna honor
Oh.
that transition. And I think Miss Tisha said she was getting married this year. So congratulations on
Who
that,
is?
Miss Tisha.
Oh, Miss
Miss
Tisha.
Tisha.
Congratulations, Miss Tisha.
And your name is Miss Tisha, but do you want us to call you Tisha or Miss
Or
Tisha?
Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
She's a fiance.
I'm just saying, whatever her name is going to be, it's just what Janet said. I'm just saying what Janet Jackson said. I'm sorry, Maddie. I'm sorry.
This is crazy.
Yeah, we see the TikTok chat.
Yeah.
Trust me, we see the TikTok chat. So if you say
see
weird
it all.
stuff in there, we see it.
Yeah, we.
But come
Well,
on
Sam
over
and,
to YouTube.
Sam and Brandon see it.
Come on over to YouTube. And you can't really
Alrighty.
tell in the streaming chat, Maddie, but they're just mixed in with YouTube. It doesn't really tell you the difference.
I know that's really.
Oh,
interesting
they
that
are,
you're doing
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one on screen?
Yeah, the one on screen.
Okay, but not okay, because I was looking at the one on YouTube.
Yeah, that's not showing. I can't do anything with that. But if you're in the TikTok, come on over to the YouTube side.
said
Say to our
that's
YouTube
miss.
friends. We got all the people in here. We got Saricity. We got Ileana. You know what I'm saying? Ileana. We got Ileana over here. We got
We got
Leah,
Tisha
we got
or
Samuel.
Mrs. Hester if you're
Miss
nasty.
Hester,
Hey,
if
shout
you're
out
nasty.
Samuel.
Miss.
We got Theodore,
Yeah.
Emily, Gigi, Sophia.
And Sophia, don't like say this is the normal intro. This is how we always do it. It's always professional. It's
normal.
always perfect.
Yeah, this is.
This is a perfect intro like we always do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's perfect like we always do.
It's how it happens.
It's what
Never any
happens.
mistakes, even though there always are. Okay, so this first story is: am I the asshole for leaving my sister's wedding early and causing a scene?
Oh my god. Oh my god. This how we starting, baby.
Yep.
From
My thing
that,
is like, how did she know wedding was a word?
Wait,
that's what
we never. Wait.
she,
Yeah.
she said. Like, I'm getting married this year. Like something
No.
wedding, like this next story. And like that wasn't even the word that we were gonna use to
Miss
transition. But I was
Tisha,
like,
are you in
I
my
think-
computer?
Tisha, what's going on?
Hey, Miss Tisha, are you in our computer? Because that's not cool.
No, Miss Teacher, what's your profession?
Hey.
State your occupation, actually.
Hey,
I think let's start there because it's
Hey.
like, what if she
Tisha.
knows something that we don't?
Tisha. Hey, shout out Royal from London. Yes, British
Hey,
town. And Tisha, we're not getting away from you. Psych vibes? I don't think you can just say psych vibes and then walk away. Like, we're okay. We're not okay with that, right? Brandon, are you okay with that? She's psychic, so she just knows our transition words?
Well, Tay from TikTok said she might be the FBI agent. She's our
She
FBI
absolutely
agent.
is. Okay.
yeah, Hannah said she's a Fed, so I
Oh
don't know
my
if you're
God,
gonna
Fed.
respond to that, Tisha.
Fed.
but-
I like that. Just fed.
Actually, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing, Miss Tisha.
Hey, Stephanie from Costa Rica
They call me Jefene.
and from Spain.
España.
Memecitos.
España.
That's fine.
She
We're
said out here.
bilingual around here, so
We're
Yeah,
bilingual.
we straight up
so we speak
Nunca.
Spanish.
Nunca.
Nunca.
Okay,
This is
so
a good show. First
am I the
story.
asshole for leaving my sister's wedding early and causing a scene? Okay, so my sister, 32 female, got married last weekend, and it was supposed to be the happiest day of her life. But now I, 28 female, am being called selfish and immature by half of my family. I don't know if I'm in the wrong here or not. For context, my sister and I have never been super close. She's always been the golden child, and I'm like the leftover kid or whatever. Our parents made it pretty obvious growing up, but still, I tried to be supportive and helped with the wedding when she asked me to be a bridesmaid. Fast forward to the wedding day, and everything starts off fine. I'm in my dress, hair done, smiling for pictures. You know, all the bridesmaids' duties. But then, during the reception, my sister gives this long speech thanking everyone who helped her special day happen. She thanked our parents, her in-laws, her husband, obviously, the other bridesmaids, but not me. She literally skipped my name while thanking the bridal party, even though I spent hours helping her with stuff like centerpieces and last-minute errands. Everyone noticed, including my boyfriend, who leaned over and whispered, "Did she just skip you?" And I brushed it off and I thought maybe it was a mistake. But then, her maid of honor, her bestie since college, goes up for a speech and jokes about how she's basically the sister my sister never had. Like, what? And everyone laughed and clapped, and I'm still sitting here like, cool, I guess I don't exist.
Oh.
At this point, I'm feeling super embarrassed and hurt. I try to stay calm, but when my boyfriend suggests that we leave, I agree. I didn't want to cry at the table and make it even weirder, so we left quietly. Apparently, some people noticed I was gone because the next day, my sister texted me saying that I ruined her wedding by storming off. I told her I didn't storm off, I just felt unappreciated and I needed space. She doubled down, saying that day wasn't about me, and I'm selfish for making it a big deal. Now my mom and some aunts are siding with her, saying I was disrespectful. But my boyfriend and a few friends are on my side, saying I was treated unfairly. So Reddit, am I the asshole for leaving my sister's wedding early?
Ooh. Ooh, man. Well, because
I do not think so.
Well, here's me now listening to the 4 agreements. Shout out. Am I going to be talking about this in every episode now?
Yeah, the episode that comes out in like a week from Tuesday. Yeah, I think you talk about it. So like 10 days.
Yeah, welcome to the 4 agreements era of comfort level because it's going to be brought up in every episode.
Do you have the book anywhere near you? You could just.
No, it's in my room.
Oh, okay.
But don't take anything personal. I feel like this is a thing where you want your sister to recognize you, right? Like that's something that's important. It's nice to be recognized by your sister. But it's your sister, and this is her big day. I want to be recognized. But it's not my. It has nothing to do with me if she doesn't say anything. I know my worth. I know how important I am. It means nothing. It doesn't mean nothing to me. That's the crazy thing. It doesn't mean nothing to me. But I'm like, I'm not taking it personally that you didn't come for me or you didn't recognize me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Tisha responded. She said, my presence wasn't enough to be mentioned, so it shouldn't be missed," which I think is a really good point.
Ooh,
Come on.
that's
And then Ileana said, "That take is fire." I agree.
that was good. I like that.
Wait,
I think
let's
somebody
show up.
else also in the chat, maybe the TikTok chat, was like basically saying that they're like gaslighting her, which I agree, because the way that she was using words of like "you're storming out" or "you made it all about you," she literally didn't. She like Tisha was saying she wasn't recognized, so she left.
Mm-hmm.
It was making her upset, so she left. So, yeah, this feels personal. I can see that for sure. Because it's just like and then the fact of like the agreement from all the other wedding party of saying like clapping and cheering, like
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
happening when the bridesmaid is like,
The clapping and
"I'm a
cheering
sister you
is-
never had." It's like,
the
what are you
clapping and
talking
cheering is
about?
Wild.
The cheering is what really got me, because especially she didn't make it about herself if she silently left out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Well, it
I
does seem
think
like
that's
it seems like they practiced it.
yeah.
Like, why would everyone
Almost
clap
as if
and
they-
cheer at that point? That's like y'all got together before and practiced doing this to me.
Mm-hmm.
But leaving is just a big sign of just protecting your peace.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, that's all you can do. Protect your
Yeah.
peace. And she did it in a way where it didn't disturb anyone else's. It shouldn't have, because it did. Because people were like, "Why'd you leave early?" It's like, y'all weren't addressing me at all. Like, I wasn't being acknowledged.
right.
Yeah, Rose Carly said she took care of her own emotional needs and avoided ruining a special day. And somehow they turned that into "that's your fault too." So you just expect her to sit there and take you being disrespectful or mean to her, whether you see it like that or not. Like,
It said
How is
when
that
she
fair?
left, right?
what's up?
It said when she left, right?
I'm assuming she left around the time when the bridesmaid did that speech.
Okay. Because if it's at a reception too, like, why are you pressed about that?
Yeah.
I could see it like mid ceremony.
Okay, I'm happy you said that, Rose Carly, because I was not. I don't want to mess up anybody's name, so. But yeah. Tisha again with the takes. She said, "If you're so focused on who's there or who left early, you're worried about the wrong thing." True.
Yeah.
Be worried about the fact that you just got married today.
Yeah.
If somebody decides to leave, then that sucks. But again, like, she didn't ruin your day.
Right. That's on you.
Yeah, only you can only let someone ruin your day if you decide to let them ruin your day.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts. Hey, facts. Shout out Hannah. Hey, facts.
Facts.
Hannah always comes in with the one-liners.
Just-
I remember Fed from earlier, and I'm still chuckling at that in my head.
Fed.
I'm like,
That took me out. Fed. Someone, I think she's
I
from
will
the
say
FBI,
to her
like,
credit, she said
Fed.
something. She said something like a sentence, but then I think she messed up "Fed," and so she said it again. But I was like, it just made me laugh.
The
Yeah.
one words. Fed. Facts. Fired. Like this next story.
Woo! And that's the transition noise. I forgot to do it the first time.
Okay,
Okay, we're getting together. This is going to be a real stream.
this is a real stream.
I can't wait till we start the real stream and we get off this practice one we've been doing. Good thing this
Yeah,
is
all of our producers are like, "All right, guys, that's
Yeah.
good. Let's try it again. Let's do it for real this time."
You got all these bots and TikTok on here for my practice, and I can't wait till we get to the real one with real people. In 3, 2, 1. Today's story.
I'm just running a marathon at this point.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Oh God, why? Oh yeah.
Oh. Well, I said fired. Like you're fired. Like
But
no more.
still, hoping
yeah.
everybody is
Yeah,
safe and
everybody
doing
out there.
well.
Is anybody on the
California.
coast? Is anyone over there or close by? Please tell us if you're
Yeah,
doing.
everybody,
out
our
there.
prayers are out for anyone in Cali and the affected
I know.
fire zone areas. Man, those videos are crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Penny.
And boo to the freaking Santa Ana winds, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who?
god. The Santa Ana winds?
Why they can't take the
They
fires
can't
out
get
when
out.
they're spreading
Oh,
so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Around. Dang, Ileana.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brandon, but Ileana said it. You're fired for that insensitive transition. And that's something you just gotta
Yeah.
take.
All right, Ileana and Brandon gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Both of us cancel Brandon. Wait, whoa.
She used the transition on you.
Cancel him. And we'll just
Report to HR.
There
Okay,
we
these
go.
producers are like reporting.
Oh,
that,
no.
reporting that.
Brandon is now out of office. He has been fired. We'll figure it out.
Please. I'm being sent to a void. I don't like it here.
Let's bring him
Please.
back. Let's bring him back.
He's back.
Okay.
He's back,
Please bring
everybody.
him back.
I'm like, free me till it's backward, please. Free me.
Report him.
I got
Report him.
scared, guys. That was scary. I'm sorry. I learned from my mistakes.
No, that's
Okay.
the fires actually scare me because like we live in Tornado Alley and the tornado
yeah.
comes and then leaves. And you're like, it does its thing and it just moves on. But a fire, you're like, you can think you have it and then it just comes back and it keeps going. It's so terrifying.
Yeah.
So definitely prayers to everybody out there. I hope they get that thing watered down. I don't know. What's the opposite? Dry. No, dry, wet. I hope they get it.
And
right.
Sam,
I have
please.
been,
I don't know how to say it. I just don't want it to be fire anymore. I think that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Just stop being fire and be wet.
it's like one of the worst times too to like check Twitter. It's like worse, but the best because you know they document stuff so real on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing like everything, but I've been on like a fasting thing, like getting away from social media and stuff, and it was one of the last things I was seeing. But there's an interview of this guy, and oh my gosh, it was just heartbreaking because you could tell it was like one of those people that do like the street style interviews, but he was just going around like asking like, you know, like how's stuff going, and the dude was talking like, yeah, my parents is probably not going to cover this, and
I know.
I have nowhere to stay, and I was like, oh my gosh, but it's man.
Hey,
That's
shout out
just
Shadow
so
Wolf.
devastating.
Contained. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Not wet, but contained. Yes. That's a way better word than wet. So
Yeah.
fire. Let's get to that fire. Let's get to the story about.
Stop saying it.
I can't not say it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for calling an ambulance, which got my coworker fired?
Calling
Calling an ambulance.
it got my coworker fired.
What are y'all doing that would get that? No.
Oh, maybe
No.
maybe because they call the ambulance because their coworker stabbed them, and they're like, "I have to go to the hospital. You stabbed me," and then they're like, "You can't stab your
Well, like-
coworkers.
That's bad.
That's really bad to stab your coworkers."
Don't do that.
And I think I'm going to be the one to be brave and step up on this. I don't think we should be stabbing our coworkers. And I know that's a hot take, and I know that's something
really hot take.
But I have to be brave. I'm going to be the one brave out here.
That's really
Wow.
good.
Let's not stab our coworkers.
I want to say I agree with you,
Yeah.
but I agree with that.
Okay.
And I don't want to say that out loud too much, but
And I'm not trying to shame Brandon for
Yeah.
not like really speaking up.
I was going to. You guys just
okay.
I just thought Maddie was going to go into, but I was like, you know, I'm going to stand behind my cousin.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I think we should all stand for
Steph, thank you for putting the knife away. Thank you for that.
stabbed.
Wait,
It's not
why did
okay.
Wait, we're just gonna walk away and Steph had a knife. We're just okay with that.
Wait.
If we want
Okay.
our safety to be safe, we say, Steph, thank you for putting the knife away. We move on. We don't push on
Okay,
it. Steph
I am
has a
happy that
knife.
Steph put the knife away. But why did Steph have the knife out? I think I didn't know if we had an environment that we have knives out. Why do we have knives out in the stream?
That is
Which
very
is a good
strange.
movie. It's a good movie. But anyway.
Hey,
Yeah,
now.
shout out Knives Out.
Hey now.
I'm
out
gonna read the
Knives
story though because I don't want to discuss it with Stephanie further just in case she pulls it back out.
I can't. I'm thinking.
Oh, she's a chef. She's a chef.
Kinda.
Oh.
What does kinda mean? That's the concerning part. Because
Kinda.
you could have just said
What
I'm
exactly
a
are
chef.
you cooking?
You could have just said I'm a chef, but you said kinda, and that's what's concerning. Steph.
We're carving pumpkins. I don't know if I believe that anymore.
Steph. Home chef.
Home
That's
chef,
fake.
home chef.
That's not a thing.
What are you talking about? We're all
Hey, Steph,
technically
that's
chefs,
not a
right?
thing.
We all cook a little bit. Oh my god.
Okay. Let's do the story. Let's do the story.
Because Canella's got 4 knives out
No.
right now. Or
Oh my
is that
God.
the slashing?
We got to go to the story.
Is she
because I'm actually concerned
stabbing?
about
Like it's like
listeners.
actually the stabbing action. That's what's
Alrighty.
happening.
Yeah, where'd that FBI agent go? Steph is
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tisha,
Help! Police!
okay, am I the asshole for calling an ambulance, which got my coworker fired? This got removed from Am I the Asshole, so posting here. I, 27 female, was at a group work training for my job this past weekend. The company put a... Sorry, I'm still thinking about the Tisha thing. The company put a bunch of us up in a hotel and had us attend a day-long presentation about our goals for the next quarter. For context, we're in sales. It's highly competitive, and the group consisted of mostly older employees, with me being the youngest. After a full day of meetings, a few of us decided to get dinner at a restaurant down the street from our hotel. We carpooled, and when we arrived, one of the older ladies, Deborah, 50s, was there already, standing at the bar. We invited her to join us for some food, but she declined, and we moved on with our night. I had 2 beers with dinner, so I'm not judging, but as we finished our meal, it became clear that Deborah was plastered. She was stumbling even though the ground was level, and slurring pretty badly. As we left, Deborah came outside with us and reached for the keys. I immediately stopped her and said I'd drive her back to our hotel. She agreed, but as she went to grab the passenger door handle, she missed and fell back onto the pavement, hitting the back of her head.
Oh my God.
I checked, and not only was she passed out, but she was bleeding from her head. Everyone panicked, and I grabbed my phone to call 911. One of the younger guys stopped me and said, "Help me get her in the car. We'll get her room key out of her purse and just put her in the bed."
Oh my God.
I was bewildered and said, "But she has a head injury. She's bleeding. What if she cracked her skull?" I'm no doctor, but if you go to sleep with a head injury, don't you not wake up? I'm pretty sure I learned that in school, and some of the other employees agreed with me. So I called the ambulance. Paramedics took Deborah to the hospital, and she survived, though she was in really bad shape when I checked on her the next day. Here's where I may be the asshole. Our managers found out that Deborah was hospitalized for over drinking while technically at a work function, and they fired her on the spot. Everyone also found out that I was the one who insisted on calling the ambulance. The older employees are all saying I did the right thing and that she could have died, but the younger ones are calling me a snake and saying I got her fired on purpose because she was competition.
Oh.
Am I the asshole? And he did say, but I didn't mention it, or they said, but I didn't mention it, that she literally heard her head crack.
Ooh.
So that's another reason why she called. But the description was a little too much, so I didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable, so I didn't say it.
I think a life is more important than anything, even a job. I'm glad I'm alive. So, yes, if you're bleeding from the head, don't go to sleep. For real, you need to go to the hospital. I think that's a general rule.
Yeah, my grandpa, it's a few years ago now, but he actually passed away because he fell. He was a little bit older, but he fell and cracked his head, but he didn't know. And he was like, all tough guy, so he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be fine." And he literally tried to live his life early, like the next few days, until I think he had like a seizure and had to go to the hospitalized, and then he didn't wake up and eventually passed away. But it's very important, especially if you have a head injury, especially as you're older, to get help.
Yeah.
So I think OP did 100% the right thing. It's weird that the younger people are thinking that that's a problem in competition. You're really just looking out for somebody's health, because a head injury is super important. And like she said, the next day she was in a really bad shape. And if she would have just left her on the bed and just let her sleep it off, who knows where she could have been.
Right.
Like OP was saying, she could have
Yeah.
not woken up. She literally could have had bleeding in her head. My grandpa died because there was bleeding in his head and nobody knew about it. Like they couldn't find it in time.
Right.
So who knows if this could have been the same thing for OP's coworker. And like somebody said in the comments, like, would you rather have a job or live? Like it's easy.
Yeah. And then
You're looking out for somebody. How would you feel that with that on your conscience if like they did pass away and you agreed with the younger people to just let them sleep it off?
Yeah.
right.
Oh, bye, Saricity. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Saricity.
Accuracy. Dang. That's what I was gonna say. But also when it comes to the whole guilt of, I mean, she was drinking at a work party, it's like, yeah, but she also made a choice to do that. You know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like it came to the worst of it, but if you go to like a job and you're drinking, you just have to take what comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
And for them to be like, oh yeah, she's a snake, it's like, no, we're under a certain protocol when we're working. But yeah, and then the fact that I don't understand where the coworkers' angles are at. Because at the end of the day, yes, it sucks, but she's alive.
Right.
Rather than trying to sleep it off. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, Samuel was asking, was Deb mad at OP? I don't think Deb was mad, and the older employees who understand how important that was don't seem to be mad. It's all the younger people who might not understand how serious the injury was. Or they might not have been there. They might have just heard it secondhand, and they're like, oh, she would have been fine.
But I think it's exactly, it's probably that age difference because what they were in sales, OP said it's a very competitive job where people are competing against each other. The younger people were like, who maybe don't fully take the scope of like how valuable life is. And young people are like, I'm trying to get ahead. I'm trying to get to the top. And you're a snake for doing stuff of getting rid of this woman. I'm not prioritizing life. I'm prioritizing her spot in our job instead of human life. And that could be that split between the younger and older people are like, actually, no, life is valuable. It's more important than the job. Me living is more important than this job. And when you're younger, you don't fully appreciate the value sometimes of what life is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got
So
a few
what do you
gifts
guys
from
think about what
TikTok
the
Live.
company did?
We got a few gifts from TikTok Live, but
Oh, thank you for the
Can't see.
gifts.
can't see what they were.
It was like a pickle.
V. Thanks for the gifts, V.
Thank you.
Number one gifter.
Let's go, V.
What do you guys think about what the company did? Let her go.
I mean, that
Because it was technically off work hours, but she's in that position because she was at some sales conference or whatever. And like, what do you think about that?
Like, I think it always depends on the states. Like, if you're like a fire at will state where they can just fire you for whatever reason. I think.
Bye, Tisha. Sorry, Sam.
I don't know, because I feel like a lot of jobs, if they, well, I guess that's imprisoned. Like if they found out you went to jail, like you were drinking too much and you got locked up, you could get fired. But I guess that's a legal thing. Going to the hospital, I don't think I like it, but I feel like that's what a company would do, really.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in a competitive environment where they're probably like trying to weed people out. Even sometimes it's like an easy excuse to get someone out.
Yeah.
I don't think I necessarily have a thought on it, just because companies never work for the workers' best interest. So it is what it is, type thing. Because like
Shout
you
out
be
D Marie, you haven't seen us live. It's good to see you.
Hey, D. Marie. Well, isn't it like, because I think people are saying this in the comments as well, but you're at a company event, even though you're like off the clock, you still have like a responsibility to be like somewhat, like you can't be acting crazy because you're there kind of on their dime. So are you in a way like, I don't know, they were saying like liability and
Yeah. Well, because
hey, Paula.
I remember at my job, they used to have a bowling thing, and people would be getting wasted. It was a company put on, but it was at night. It was after work. And I don't think anything happened. I think if something bad happened, that would be a way to get fired. But as long as something dramatic didn't happen, they was like, okay, people get drunk and they act weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until a problem happens.
Yeah. I think I also don't necessarily have any stake in the game to really comment on it, because all of my companies that I do and did work at weren't doing, like, we didn't have work trips like this. So it's not like a
Like,
work
sit
trip.
in this room, don't move.
Yeah.
We'll come back for you.
We'll come back for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Except this company, we have ragers in comfort level. We be having ragers.
Just watching Love
well,
is
we
Blind.
did for the New Year's Eve episode. We did actually.
We just
we had
watched
some.
yeah, that's our rager.
we had
is
some wine.
watching that wine. Was
Watching
good.
Love is Blind.
Watch Love is Blind.
Oh, watching Love is Blind.
That's our ragers.
That's our ragers.
Yeah.
Actually, watching I Came
Shrek.
Here for Love.
Love Island.
Love Island. I was like, why can't I remember the name of it?
Apparently, that's starting in a few weeks. Anyway,
Yes, it is.
yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily have a full understanding, so I can get why some people might be like, no, it's not their problem. But
Yeah.
I think I kind of understand more and agree more with the fact that technically you're on a work trip, so to a certain extent, yeah, you probably shouldn't be acting too crazy. But if you do, they like there needs to be like some repercussions to like keep people away from doing it. Because I
Yeah.
also am wondering, like, is the company maybe responsible for making sure she's okay? I mean, like, I'm not sure. I'm asking.
We got our resident
Adventuerin.
lawyer, Adventuerin.
Go ahead, Sam.
Most states are at-will employment states, and since the company paid for the accommodations on this trip, it is a work trip. Deborah's
Okay.
actions would be a liability in this instance.
Shout out to
Adventuerin.
our lawyer
Shout
for
out
an
our
adventure.
lawyer.
Always coming in with the good takes. Appreciate
Even though she
it.
did say something earlier while you were doing the story where she was trying to defend the knives, and I was like, that's just Adventuerin trying to defend that. That's crazy.
What if we just find out after all this time, like, Adventurerin is just like not a lawyer? She just is really into like
It
law
would
and
tear me apart. I would rip in half. I would
Everything
come apart at the
I
seams
know
if I found out
would
Adventuerin
cease to
wasn't a
exist.
lawyer. The podcast would
Yeah.
have to end
I
if
think so.
Adventuerin wasn't a lawyer.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Adventurerin,
Adventurerin
please.
Yeah,
just
that's
really
that's
good
my
at
worry.
Googling.
Like Red Hood is like Adventurerin is just really good at Googling, but it's like I also she probably is, but I'm like I just don't want to find out one day that that's all it was, even though it was probably years and years and years of school, and then being at a law firm for years.
Yeah, because I'm reading the 4 agreements, but my 5th agreement, Adventuerin is a lawyer. So it's like a pinnacle of
my world.
Yeah,
Foundation is on that.
it's based
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
So to find that she's not a lawyer, I would go crazy.
You will be a lawyer in our state next week. Wow.
Why is that? Everything she says is a threat. That's a threat, right?
She could represent us if something happens, right?
I don't think she would ever.
She's not working
represent
against
me.
us. She's
I don't think she
working-
would
she could
ever
work with us.
represent me.
Red Hood, Adventurerin is coming to a state near you.
No, Liv said Adventure graduated from r/I'm a lawyer.
That's crazy.
Hello from Germany, Sophia. Whenever I hear Liv, I think of Love is Blind now because we just talked about it 2 seconds ago.
Oh, we have an artist in the TikTok chat.
Oh, yeah?
You should read The Body Keeps Score. What's that book?
Ooh, yeah, what's that about?
Kania?
Body keep score.
The Body Keeps Score. Because we're in our 4 agreements
Joe's
era,
in
we're
there?
our books era.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe!
Hey.
When you said artist, that did not give me any connotation of who that
Where's
person
Joe
was,
at?
so I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah, I was gonna-
seeing
I
the
was-
name.
I was gonna say it, but I got distracted.
Hey,
Responding.
I think we should play something since Joe's here, right?
The
Yeah.
Joe.
The
of
Joe.
Can we talk to subscribers?
Hey, hit us with it, Joe.
Can we talk to subscribers? Tell us what is on your mind. Can we talk to subscribers? r/com for level pod.
Hey!
Wow.
Ow,
This is amazing.
that's Joe, man. And he's just sitting in the TikTok chat. We have this famous singer just sitting in our TikTok chat. What is happening?
And Joe's like, "Oh, I forgot about that." I'm like, "Joe, we think about that all the time."
Joe, I'm thinking about it constantly.
We can't let it go, actually.
My sixth agreement is that.
Adventuerin is a lawyer, and Joe is an amazing artist.
That's all I gotta
Mm-hmm.
say. We gotta
Foundations of life,
The
people.
stink face is like forced onto. I can't help but do it every time we hear it too. It's like that run is crazy.
It's like I need to be hearing Joe all around the world, like cross country,
Yeah.
like this next story.
in transition. noise.
Ileana almost beat me to it. I saw that, Ileana. She said maybe he'll be a cross country runner. I don't know if you knew that. How are you guys getting these key words? Where is this being
Cross-country
used
one we
right
said in
now?
the beginning.
Brandon says cross country.
Oh, I was like,
I actually would have been scared if we didn't say cross country because I'm like, actually,
Yeah.
my computer is hacked. It is getting weird now. I see my mouse moving constantly, and it's not me doing it.
yeah.
Don't click that. Someone just sent us a universe. Oh no.
Oh, that's funny.
not us.
Ileana said the
Oh,
words
wow.
are in the description.
I'm lying. That didn't happen.
Oh yeah, it's that little
Yeah, I hate
thing,
that.
huh? It's like TikTok universe.
But if someone did want
Shut
to
up.
send us a universe, I'm not like.
Oh, the words are in the description. Like you're just guessing one of the words.
No,
I'll
I
Like,
gotta update
it's
that
in
because
the
that doesn't
intro.
have all the quotes. Steph, what's going on, Steph?
Steph,
Steph,
put the
what is
knife.
going
You said
on?
you put the
Put
knife
it away.
down. Steph,
Put
you
it down, please.
Steph, you can't just be putting that out there.
Oh my.
Like we
It
were,
was so
we were
random
doing so
we
well.
were doing so good.
Oh, it's because T said and Steph is a chef. T's
Okay.
okay. T,
Okay.
you didn't have to say that.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. Oh, the book argues that trauma can alter the brain and damage the body, and that the body retains the memory of trauma, even if the conscious mind does not.
I need to read that book. What is it called?
It was called. I gotta go.
That sounds like a trip.
I don't know. So many chats.
Which thank you for. Thank you for chatting.
I appreciate the chats. Unless I'm looking for a particular chat.
The body keeps score.
The body keeps score. Thank you so much.
Body keeps score. Writing that down. The body keeps score.
Okay, wait, who was reading it first?
The body keeps.
Was
score.
it like one of those experience books? Like when you start reading it, it just hits you.
The body keeps score.
There's
I got-
also a second book. Okay.
I got gifted a book. Girl, stop apologizing for Christmas, and I low key feel attacked. I've been telling you this for years, Ileana. I'm like, girl, you need to stop apologizing. I'm glad someone's telling you.
Yeah, Brandon, were you saying something? What were you saying? What were you saying?
I was asking if it was one of those books that's like an experience instead of you're just reading it. You read it and you're like, oh, ouch, or like,
I'm gonna quote Adventuerin when I say this, but depends on how much therapy you've gone to beforehand. Maybe.
Yeah.
Theodore's throwing out facts. I was a dominatrix at some point in my life, if that's needed. It wasn't, but thank you so much for saying that. Because that
All
it's
right.
like there's so much lore to the chatters, and it's like Theodore dominatrix.
Theo,
You know?
what are you talking about? But also, I'm going to message. I'm going to DM you on the side. But what are you saying? But yeah, hit me up. Also, DM me. And then we can discuss rates. Oh, you were a dominatrix. You're not even a dominatrix anymore. So yeah, what are you saying? No one
Sam, wait, why'd
Past
you put
stories,
yourself out there
past
like that? Sam, we can't
Hey, no
ignore
one,
that.
No one cares if you were formerly a dominatrix. I only care about dominatrix now, current.
But it's like,
dominatrix.
why do you care about it now? Like, what?
Because.
Oh,
like,
really? Easiest profession ever.
Oh.
Theo says.
Oh man.
Sam wanted to get tied up.
It's just Sam said, I don't have anything to say.
I'm not saying
really.
I want to get tied up. I'm just saying, like, what does it feel like rope on my wrist? That's all I'm asking. I don't want to get tied up. Just what's the feeling about it? And why is it? Why? You know?
I
Sam
feel like
voluntarily exposing himself, part
Hey,
1000.
no, next story. There's a transition sound and
read.
ring, story. Maddie.
I'm going to read the last thing Theo said.
Yeah,
Well, they
please
have a
don't.
chef, a lawyer, and a singer. I can whip rude people.
Ooh.
Sam, you're getting a little too hype about it. Even that.
Yeah,
ooh
no, that
like
was
too
such a
much.
giddy laugh. He said,
I didn't mean it like that. I meant like,
No, and the truth comes out.
I meant like,
That's funny.
no, Steph, get out of here. Oh my god.
What did Steph say?
Oh my god, what was the book called again?
The Body Keeps Score. I remember it this time. Okay, so this next story is: would I be the asshole for breaking up with my living girlfriend who moved cross country to live with me for what she said about my sister and her kids?
I don't know.
That's the wrong one. That's update.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Well, cat's out of the bag. Am I right now?
There's an update. Sorry, guys. And that's on me.
Okay.
Oh, there is 2 stories.
He was
Oh
a little
my-
perplexed about Theodore. He's thinking about Theodore.
Only
He's
Sam's and Theodore is wild.
Only Sam's and Theodore.
Is Theodore
okay.
like thinking about coming out of retirement, or like what's that? Okay. Is this like a reason why you got out of the job and like you don't want to do it anymore? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay. Theodore, really message me, please. Let's do a story.
I-29 male grew up in a fundamentalist Baptist family. At 15, I left home and moved in with my uncle. I have a little sister, 24 female, who I made sure to keep in contact with. I always let her know that if she ever wanted to get out from under our family, I would do whatever it takes to help her. I went cross country for college and grad school, and while in grad school, I met my girlfriend, 26 female, and we've been together for 5 years. In July, I got a call from my mentor offering me a job back in my home state. It would be a great opportunity for my career, so I took it. The plan was for my girlfriend to move to in November. In mid-September, I get a call from my sister. She asks if her and her kids, 5 female and 4 male, can stay with me. I immediately say yes. I call my girlfriend on the way and I tell her what's going on. She sounds frustrated, but is understanding of why I need to get them. In November, my girlfriend moves here. My sister and her kids are still here. My sister mostly keeps to herself, but I spend a lot of time with my niece and nephew when I'm not working. My sister is preparing to take the ACTs so she can start at the community college this summer. After Christmas, one of my girlfriend's friends came out to visit. I was planning to go with my sister and the kids to see my uncle while my girlfriend and her friend went out for brunch. I ended up not feeling well, so I stayed home and was in our bedroom. They came home and were having a rather loud conversation. The acoustics in our house are such that you can hear what's happening in the kitchen pretty clearly in our upstairs bedroom. They were making fun of my sister. They were talking about how she dresses, talks, and acts. It went on for quite a while. The friend asked my girlfriends how she puts up with it, and my girlfriend says, I know OP likes fixing broken shit. I guess that applies to his family too. They both laughed. It took everything in me to not march downstairs and end things right there and kick them both out. Her friend left a few days later and I was being distant. She asked what was going on and I told her what I heard. Her face turned pale and she apologized. I told her it didn't matter because I could not unring the bell and that I'm contemplating breaking up. She started crying, saying how she has sacrificed her life by moving to be with me and left her family, friends, and job. She has no job or anything here, and I'm being unfair. She says we should be able to work through this. My perspective is I no longer want to be with her if that's how she truly feels about my family. Would I be the asshole if I break up with her?
Oh, we got another gift.
Thank you for the gift.
Thank you for
Baker-
the bakery.
Baker
the
babe.
Heart me. Thank you for the heart me, bakery boo. Bakery bop bop.
Sam's so flustered. No, I don't think you're the asshole for doing that. I think that's a pretty disrespectful thing to say about your sister. And I can imagine the anger. I'm surprised you didn't break up with them then and there, because I think I guess it's good to really think about it and be like, okay, is this something I can move past or not? And it's been a
Right.
few days, and you're like, no, I still feel like that's really disrespectful, and I can't get over how you feel about my sister and thinking you can say that about them.
Right.
So I don't think you're the asshole.
Yeah. Who is it? Steph said, "Ditch the witch." I like that one.
Yeah.
Ditch him.
Yeah, I mean this one's pretty straightforward. If you feel disrespected, can't move past it, why stick around?
Right.
The only nuanced thing, I guess, is the whole her moving cross country, be with you. But that's just a risk you take when you're making big moves like that, and it's still the dating phase. There's no obligation to stay.
Well, even if you were married, like, what would you do if you were married? Like, therapy, or would it be an
Yeah.
easy, probably can't be with you still?
I do therapy if I was married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're married, there's still a chance to fight through it, but dating, you know,
Yeah, if
you
we're
choose.
dating, yeah, I'm not.
You get to
falling into
choose.
it.
You still have a choice.
Yeah.
This is the perfect time before we get even further.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Miami now. I guess you live in Miami now, but just not with me.
Yeah. And it's expensive out here, so I'm gonna need you to leave. I need a roommate. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she can definitely stay with. Jody said her family's still back home, so I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hannah's just throwing stuff out. Hannah's saying she's pregnant. Is she pregnant?
I don't.
Hannah, what do you know?
Well, she said she's pregante.
Pregante.
There you go.
I don't know if that's a word, but
Hannah just stays saying stuff.
Hey, got none?
But Steph is the one with the knife.
help.
Oh my gosh. Steph, put the knife. It's like Steph is refusing to put the knife away like this next story.
She hasn't brought it back out, but I've seen it a few times, enough for it to be like, are you really just a home chef? Like, are you home chefing it up in the comments? 'Cause I don't get it. She said, I'm a New Yorker. What can I say? A bippity boppity boo, I knife you.
I did hit the transition noise.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, did no
But
one
we
hear that
have an
transition?
update, Brandon. You can't transition.
Oh.
Did you transition?
He transitioned.
Dang.
I had to hit the noise because he said like this next story, but I was like, we can't do it.
When did you transition? What did you say?
I said Steph
Completely
is
ignored.
yeah. Never mind. I don't even want to bring it up.
I wanna hear it, I wanna hear it.
I feel awkward now. I transitioned.
No, everybody,
too early.
everybody. Be quiet.
No, Sam, just take me out the office. Send me to the void. I'll be fine.
Hey, you're here.
Forgot
No,
about
send me
it.
to the void. Sam, send me to the
He's
void.
gone. Okay, you're to the void.
Okay, wait. No, I'm scared.
Oh, I talked through it. Sorry about that.
I'm scared. Sam, please. I'm
That's
back.
crazy, Sophia. That's crazy.
back.
I apologize.
Sam, change it off for me.
I thought you were gonna do the
He
transition.
said, "I'm
I was like,
nervous."
do the transition.
No, no, it's update like this next update. Yeah.
Okay, so
I got shy.
okay, I'm gonna read the top comment on the first post. So they said, I'll preface this by saying that my friends and I are by no means shrews, but sometimes we have to vent. We're all ADHD, and talking out things in our head is how we process what we're actually feeling. Your girlfriend was venting, which I can't say I blame her. Your sister needs help, yes, but you didn't give your girlfriend much of a choice in the matter. She was so close to moving, she probably couldn't call it out. She also probably didn't want to throw 5 years away with someone she obviously loves, i.e. moving away, living with his sister and 2 kids, are things women don't do for men they don't love. The question is, are you going to let the venting be the catalyst for breaking up, or are you going to actually talk things out with her, come to a real resolution? Sure, breaking up is a resolution, but it seems like a bad one given the situation. Honestly, everyone involved needs therapy. Your sister needs therapy to deal with leaving the Baptist sphere. I grew up in Fundy Baptist, so I feel the pain. Your girlfriend could use therapy to properly talk out her feelings with the situation, and you need therapy too. it's hard pulling that raising out of your soul, and there probably are still bits of that even evangelical nonsense in your head. You and your girlfriend should also do couples counseling too. It doesn't sound like you have really discussed the situation and how each other really feels about it. And then somebody said, what a mature and not Reddit-like thing to say. I salute you. So they're saying, screw it, they're dating, but they're not married, still go to therapy. Talk it out first.
Yeah.
I think my always first instinct, and I think it's a bad instinct, is always like, oh, one bad thing happened, I'm out, I'm running. And there is probably some value in to be like, hey, maybe we can try to figure out. Maybe, hey, what did you mean? And why didn't you voice it before? Why didn't you say this before? Automatically leaving maybe whatever could have been a good relationship. Maybe there is worth it to talk it out. So I kind of get where the top comment's coming from.
Yeah. A lot of people in the comments are like, nah.
They're like, nah, I ain't for that.
But at the end, it said, at the end of the day, you decide your own deal breakers.
You have to, really. Did the girlfriend
I wanted to
post
say
that?
something, but I don't know how to articulate it.
What the heck?
Do you think you'll still have that thought when we do the update?
Probably not.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, I wonder, because when you're in relationships, there are like those moments where you have big moments, like a big disagreement. But
Right.
there's like some of these stories, and they have one big disagreement and it's over. But it's also, we don't get the back end of it. We don't get what led them to be to the
we
point
just
where
know the information.
we just know the information from this one story.
Right.
So when I was saying like it's probably best that you do, is because maybe there was other things and this was like the tipping point for them to see like, yeah, this is really bad. There was other things that were bad, but this makes it horrible.
Yeah.
So I always wonder that too. Like, the therapy could be a good thing, but at the same time, maybe a big thing like this disagreement kind of makes you look in the mirror back at all the other times OP didn't feel the most secure in the relationship.
Right.
Yeah, Steph also said, what people do when you're not watching is so important. That's a window into who they truly are. Hey, Brianna. Or Brianna. I forget, sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's
Oh, no.
Batman's in the chat too.
Brianna. We'll read an update, and hopefully Brianna gets back to me.
She's laughing. She's several laughy emojis.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I
You said it
officially
right
broke
the
up with
first
her.
time, Maddie.
Brianna.
Oh, God.
Brianna. Okay.
I thought you said Brianna the first time.
I think I said Brianna the first time.
Okay.
She'll let me know. Okay, so update. I officially broke up with her. I'm just going to provide some further context since people made a lot of assumptions. 1, my sister is 18. My sister at 18 was effectively forced to marry her husband, who was then 29.
Oh.
In our family, in that community, women cannot work or have their own money. We were homeschooled, but the education my sister received was not much beyond homemaking and basic reading, writing, and math, because she was expected to stay at home and not do much else. 2, my girlfriend was fully aware of my family situation from early on in our dating. The only other time my sister called me asking to come live with me was a few months into our dating. I got on a plane a day later and came to her house, and when I showed up to the house, my dad and brother-in-law were there, and my sister dejectedly said that she didn't want to go. 3, because before I accepted the job, my girlfriend and I had a long discussion about it. One of my motives, I told her, for not wanting to take it was to provide a possible escape route to my sister. She said she was okay with that. 4, my sister called me from a stranger's phone when she called and was clearly upset. Her husband often looks at her phone and tracks her calls. We planned to meet in a public space. I felt like there was no time to discuss it beforehand. We planned to meet in a Walmart parking lot, and I would take her and the kids to my house, and my family does not know where I live. She abandoned her phone. 5, I bought a house. The down payment was paid by me solely, and it is solely in my name. My girlfriend did pick it out amongst 5 options I was considering. That is the end of it. I would say hearing more of that information, I definitely agree why he broke up with her. Because I feel like the girlfriend probably knew that, all this serious information.
Yeah.
And she was okay with that before they accepted the job. And he was like, I'm probably going to move back. And it's like your sister, like knowing that your boyfriend's sister is in an abusive relationship, and then you have the audacity to say that he likes to fix what did she say, like broken things or effed up things. It was really disgusting.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that information, I was like, okay, wow, yeah, that's really gross.
Yeah. Because it's almost like making fun of someone, because, you know, at least the way that OP was describing the background of the sister, it's almost like making fun of someone that doesn't know social norms in a sense, just because of, you know, all the things that came with how she was being raised and things of that nature. And that's like a bully almost.
It really is.
Like, you didn't do it to her face, but you're still being a bully.
Yeah. Especially when, like, you should be standing with her brother and supporting her through this situation. Like, her location is not known to anybody, and, like, you just making those little offhanded jokes. Like, what if sister was there and sister heard that?
Right.
That's really horrible. And you're laughing about it, and, like, your friends just see the sister as a huge inconvenience.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times people in those situations, they feel like inconveniences, and then to have it confirmed by overhearing someone would be the worst.
And you guys were saying it before, but I'm seeing Deanna saying it again. They made fun of her looks and the way she dresses. Like, are you kidding me? She grew up in this fundamental place. Like, she probably didn't have that much control of what she could wear and how she could look. And just because she looks different and grew up in, like, what I think Avery was saying, probably a very cult-like situation. Because Avery was saying she was listening to a podcast about cult survivors. Yeah. I definitely think that what OP did was not the asshole.
Yeah. Man.
The sister got married to a 30-year-old at 18. And the family agreed to that. And it sounds like the sister tried to leave before, too, in the update. But then her own father, was standing with her husband to basically be like, by the time the brother came, you don't want to go, right? So by the time she asked her sister, she was like, I don't want to go anymore. You know, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's sad. You got to protect your family. At the end of the day, this is someone who's very important to you. And I guess your girlfriend, you just don't vibe together. You don't have the same values. And that's hard to be with someone you don't share the same values.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's stories like this that make me, like, sad, though.
Sadia! SJ's in the comments. SJ, we had a really serious story, so it's nice to see your
SJ.
Yeah. Okay, that brought me back. I was getting sad.
Sadia's bringing it back up from a serious story.
My chest.
Oh my God, SJ's here. And I think she's bringing Call of Duty somehow into the zeitgeist.
So the sister isn't 18 now. The sister is 24. But the oldest baby, I think, is 5 and the other one is 4. So yeah, they got pregnant maybe before she might have been 17 because she's 24 now. No, she probably got pregnant when she was 19, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, still, I mean, just in general, just a 29-year-old with an 18-year-old is gross.
What are you going to do?
And it's wrong, and I feel like it's a big power imbalance.
I
And
remember
it sucks that your family basically raises you to do that. Like, that's totally okay in their eyes. Like, who do you have to protect you in that moment?
yeah. I wanted to piggyback off of Sam, the whole like, what if she heard and like being an inconvenience? Because that, like you kind of you moved your kids and yourself into a space, and it's like you can't split off. It's almost as if pinning on OP. Oh man, that would destroy so much confidence too.
Yeah.
And it's already coming from a place where you kind of have to build your own confidence because you don't necessarily have skills to do like work and stuff like that
Right.
because of how you were grown, like being raised. Oh my gosh, man, that inconvenience piece is a really big thing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad-
do appreciate the brother, though, being like, you can stay here for however long you need. Like, he might have not necessarily had like a protector in his family, but he knew that he could protect the people that were younger in his family. And for him actually being a support system is really nice to see, and her being able to grow and heal, hopefully, in a safe place is really good. Adventuerin said he set up his whole life to protect his sister. It probably is really triggering to hear someone degrade his sister. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially like, is he the older brother? Right?
Yeah. I X'd out of it, but I wanna
That
go ahead.
older brother protection trait that comes in all the older brothers. Yeah, I
Oh
can see.
wow. Hannah a little bit higher up said that she got married when she was 17.
Oh
Yeah. Divorced at 21. Wow. Yeah. I X'd out of the thing, but I don't think we're gonna read the top comment on that one.
I hope
But,
not. It wasn't good.
Yeah. I agree. So glad that you're beyond that, Hannah. Hopefully.
yeah.
Healing and doing better.
Which is really nice, actually.
All right. So we're gonna go to the next story. Which one did we want to do? I don't think we need a transition, but
Brandon did the transition already, and he did it to knife.
Oh,
knife
no, I
isn't
didn't-
one.
I didn't do it to knife.
Oh,
There is no refuse.
refuse.
Yeah.
Why are we bringing the knife back into the situation?
He brought up knife in it, and
Oh, I remember what happened because Steph bought out the knife, and I was like, it's like she's refusing to put it away.
so you did bring up the knife.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
no, Steph, no,
Steph and
no,
Liv.
not. Hey, knives down, knives down,
Not knives out.
down, knives away, knives away,
Oh
please.
my gosh, everyone's coming
I-
with knives.
Howell, please. Howell,
I
please
beg
stop.
of y'all, please. I'm no.
Oh my gosh,
they're
everyone's
doubling
bringing
down.
knives out.
Nemesito, stop.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna read the
Oh,
story.
no.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Okay.
Nemesito,
Oh my
besito,
God.
besito, como memesito. You got
If
a
you
knife,
say knives out,
Paquito,
three times.
Paquito.
It summons Chris Evans.
cuchilla, unas, tenedor. Is tenedor fork? Cuchillas.
We don't need a channel. No, please put the knives away, y'all.
All right, I'm gonna read the title.
Why does
Slashy,
SJ?
slashy.
SJ has a knife. SJ, why are you?
SJ had a knife too.
SJ had a knife. Let me put.
Sadia, put the knives away. You're confused
Knives.
about it. Don't. You're putting a knife at us. You're threatening
You're
us.
putting two
SJ.
knives and you question mark.
Steph is slashing people. Steph is
Because-
actively
Oh my God.
slashing
Oh
people.
my
Steph just
God.
said because why not?
Oh my god.
She said slashy.
Steph,
She's actively
stop.
cutting somebody.
Oh
She's-
no.
Someone's bleeding.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Okay, there's blood in the chat now.
Oh no, people are bleeding the chat. Knives
Guys, we
are
gotta clean this
flying
up.
around.
Oh,
I'm not in this. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want anything to do with the knives. Adventurin's like, this is a field day. She has so many people to be a lawyer for.
knife fights.
Ileana can help. She did med school.
Just
Okay,
one
Jody's
semester.
leg. Jody's leg,
No.
guys.
Oh, who
Guys,
cut
not
Jody's
Jody.
leg? Okay, everybody, put the knives down. Who
Not
cut
Jody.
Jody's leg?
Deanna's a fencer because she
Someone
just said
hurt.
stay back.
Stay back.
Who cut Jody's leg? I need to know that. There's so much blood coming
I mean,
from Jody's.
Deanna's kind of in like a defensive pose,
Yeah.
so I don't know if that just happened.
Deanna,
but
did you
okay,
do
we have
that?
a hatchet.
Who brought a? Oh my
Brianna
god!
has a hatchet.
Brianna has a
Who
hatchet.
brought the hatchet?
Deanna has a sword. Brianna has a hatchet.
How we don't need to apply pressure.
No.
No.
Oh my god! This is turning
Oh,
into.
man.
Oh my god! It's crazy.
Oh, she's trying to save. She's trying to save Jody's life.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
Okay, please. How I actually do
Yeah.
apply pressure? Tourniquet, please.
Tourniquet. There we go. Tourniquet. Stat.
Brianna's
Wait.
dead.
Oh no.
Brianna's dead.
I don't know if we can say
she
the
had the hatchet.
vampire comment.
Gigi has a screwdriver. Caitlyn has a sword and a shield.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
guys.
Oh my gosh. Someone's a vampire in the chat though.
Who's a vampire?
Someone.
This is Among Us.
Look at that, I'll
codes,
say.
yeah. Chanel has
Maybe that one.
a saw and a knife and a sword. Oh my
Someone's
god.
got a pew pew. All right, we're getting too far now. At first it made sense. This is like carnal battle. And now we got a pew pew. No, we can't do this no more.
I do hear a tank slowly coming in the back.
Oh.
Oh my god! There's a tank driving up.
Oh
my
god.
Wait, who
Hal
called
is
the
calling the
ambulance? Who
police.
called an ambulance? I'm firing.
Hal was trying to get some
I'm
help.
firing whoever's getting that ambulance.
Is that a meteor live? What is that? What did
Oh
Liv
my-
just put in the chat?
Or is that a
It's a comet.
What is going on?
The
A
meteor's gonna
meteor
take
takes
us
us all out.
Oh, thank God.
Is this the end of the world?
Oh my god.
We
Hey,
literally
Emily.
had the end of the world
good
from a
stuff
knife
isn't
fight.
happening right
And it
now.
all started with Steph with a knife.
I appreciate Rose coming in with one band-aid though. She's got a band-aid for somebody.
I heard someone's hurt.
A nuclear bomb.
Hey,
and
Rose
Danny.
is like, hey, I heard someone's hurt.
It's the
I have
rapture.
a Band-Aid? I just saw blood. Is there a Band-Aid?
Guys, just look up in the sky. We can all avoid this. Everybody just look up.
Just
the rapture.
accepting.
The
I'm
rapture's
just accepting
happening.
at this point.
The rapture's happening.
Sam, do we have any transitions for this or?
Rapture.
A comet? No, not really. There's no way I can make a comet kill us.
Okay.
I could barely get the audio on the TikTok. You want me to get a comet to kill us on stream? This is
I
the
just
kind
feel
of
like
work
fake,
environment.
fake.
Hey,
Hannah
listen-
said there's trumpets playing. If there's trumpets playing, that is it. The
That's my
trumpets
cue.
playing. That is.
I gotta go.
That's something else. That's something
That's
else that
me.
the trumpets are playing.
That's my cue. I'm out of here.
I would
Catch
say
y'all
that's
on the
my
flip
cue too,
side.
but I'm worried I can't hear the trumpets. That's what I'm worried about. I can't hear the
Who
trumpets. and
watched
Brittany can hear
the
trumpets.
Left Behind series?
Huh?
The Left
That's me,
Behind
I know.
series.
Oh.
No.
Wow.
heard about
Everyone's
it.
trying to transition us now. We stayed on it too long, apparently.
Okay.
I thought we were going to die.
Yeah, okay. Dang, Adventure
All right.
said, well, anyway, that's actually cutting.
That's crazy.
That actually hurt.
It cuts deep.
Well,
And I don't think she was the first one. I don't think she was the first
I feel
one.
like we need to get to the story because this died a while ago.
Blech. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my stepmom be called grandma?
I think you are, and you know why. You know why you're doing this.
You don't need to ask.
Yeah. You know,
All right.
You know what you're doing right now.
Am I the asshole for refusing to let my stepmom be called grandma? I, 29 female, just had my first child, and my stepmom, Laura, 56 female, is
Laura.
insisting my baby call her grandma. Laura married my dad when I was a teen and has never been a maternal figure. She even told me back then, I'm not your mom, which is totally fine. I already had one. Now Laura says she's earned the grandma title after years in the family. But I disagree. I told her the title is for my mom and my partner's mom, and Laura got upset, claiming that I'm disrespecting her. My dad backed her up, saying I'm being petty and should move on from the past. I don't hate Laura, but I feel like grandma should reflect a real bond, and she's never been that close to me. Am I being unfair, or is it reasonable to set this boundary?
Yes, it is reasonable to set this boundary. You are not. I'm not your mom, but I own the title of grandma. For what? How? How? How?
Well, if you have
You
that
are.
bond with the kids, then yes, I can be grandma to you. I'm not mom to you, but I'm that kid's grandma.
That's not fair. That's not
I
fair
feel
at
like isn't that
all.
not the mom's decision to be like, yeah, you don't get to be called just whatever you want. If you didn't have
Yeah.
that relationship with me, why would I give you that relationship with my kids?
Mm.
You're just
Why
like a
would you?
random person
Yeah.
at the party.
You're
Yeah,
trying to
I
force
can get
a
behind that.
relationship. Mm-mm.
Because
You
I
didn't want to
think
raise
behind
me,
it,
but you
there's
want the fruits of my labor.
yeah.
What? That was good. That was good. That was a
Thank you.
great pun.
Let's get applause.
Thank you. I can't hear it, but thank you so much.
It's really good.
That was really good.
Thank you. Thank you, Breezy Bree.
I was just thinking,
yeah, Sam was
because I
saying-
feel like it's like slightly, there is a pettiness component to me. But I guess I get it. I do agree with that, Maddie. I'm like, yes, if you don't want to do it for me, why would I let you be involved? Well, I guess not be involved. It's just purely the name. They're still hanging around the kid, right? Stepmom is? Stepmom is still involved in the life of the kid?
Well, she just had her. I guess, but I don't know. She didn't really say there's much necessarily involvement.
Because what is she supposed to call the kids? Like, now make sure to call her Grandpa's side piece.
Well, you wouldn't say that, but you're not saying grandma.
Pawpaw's sidey. Side chick.
First name.
Call her Laura. Yeah, because I think it comes down to the whole, her explicitly saying, I'm not your mom.
She can be like, this is not your grandma.
Yeah. One
not
day
my
she
grandma.
came
Can you
between
give me some
Pawpaw and
juice?
Grandma and she ripped them apart. And that's why they're not together anymore.
And they were in a healthy family, but then she came in and tore that family to pieces. And that's why mommy's so sad sometimes.
So
It's
you can
because of
call her
her.
home wrecker. Don't call her grandma.
She's a bad woman.
Call her home wrecker. She's a sweet lady. Call her home
Bad
wrecker.
gal. She's a bad gal.
She's
No,
a
bad gal sounds good still.
Yeah, she's a bad gal. She's a bad gal. That's so good. Bad gal.
Bad gal.
I don't know. I feel like I want to be, but I get all the arguments of why this is you're not the asshole. And because I don't have a kid, I don't know what that feeling is. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
you want to accept my kid, but you don't want to accept me? That probably is a
Yeah,
very,
you want to accept my
Yeah.
kid, but you deny me.
yeah, that's a painful thing to feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm supposed to just be like, well, it's family, like whatever. I don't know. No, I think she gets to pick who has that involvement with their kids and how they're, raised and how they see people to a certain extent, of course.
Oh yeah, because shout out Myra, her daughter calls me Grandpa Sam.
Really?
Yeah, so I am
That's
Grandpa
funny.
Sam, but I'm not. I'm not a dad.
Mhm. You're not Uncle Sam?
No, I don't think I'm Uncle Sam.
I feel like that's a missed opportunity. No.
It's too on the nose. It's too on the nose. We just
Because I
avoid
could
it.
see it being like Auntie Laura or like that's your cousin Laura. You know how like you have those random family members that aren't family.
Yeah.
Like I grew up thinking that I had like I don't even remember what we called her because she's not really that involved anymore. But I want to say it was like aunt or like that's your cousin so and so.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that's just my dad's cousin, which I don't even think it was like that. Oh, I think it was my dad's cousin, but maybe. I don't really remember. And she hasn't been around in a while, but yeah, Miss Laura. Miss Laura's not
Miss
bad.
Laura will be fine.
Miss Laura.
Miss Laura's fine.
Papa Sam. Steph. Steph. Oh my gosh. Steph is going crazy with that knife, man.
It's
So
like-
top comment. Top comment. I would remind her that she wasn't your mom, therefore she doesn't get to earn the title grandma.
Mm.
Another one. You're not my mom, therefore you're not my child's grandma.
Mm.
Facts.
Hey, shout out
appreciate that.
Kat.
Shout out Hannah for the facts.
Kat and TikTok. You guys are some of my most important coworkers. I get so much done listening to you guys.
Thank you, Kat.
I just want to be someone's coworker again. Because
Sam, what are you talking about?
can we do a little work business on this live? Pull back the curtains.
Oh goodness, I'm getting nervous.
Why do you always do this?
It's my favorite thing to do.
Oh my God.
So we're coworkers.
I thought we were friends first.
I think we're
Yeah.
okay. I think friends first, but coworkers are very close. Actually,
Yeah.
coworkers third because it's very much Madi boss, Sam Brandon employees, then coworkers next. And I want.
How are those two different?
They're different though.
Okay.
Anyway, so what I was trying to say is last time we were doing a recording,
Uh-huh.
and Maddie graciously got us all waters. Right? It was
Uh-huh.
very sweet of her. It was very nice.
What is happening right now? Okay.
I saw, shout out Josh. Josh is going to be on one of the future episodes. Josh had a water. He drank it. It looked cold. It was delicious. Brandon enjoying it well. When I grabbed my bottle of water, it was hotter than the sun. It was the hottest bottle of water I ever had. When I opened it up and drank it, I looked at Maddie to see if she was like, oh, maybe she didn't know. She looked with glee. Her face were high. They were shaking with joy because she knew what I was drinking. She knew what I was drinking, right?
What were you drinking?
Boiled water, I think. I think you boiled water, you poured it into a bottle, and then you gave it to me.
Okay, so I want to, if I can step up to the stand,
you
I
can
want to
stand
refute
up.
what
I'm just saying this
Sam
is
saying,
this is
'cause-
basically a work meeting. We're getting off transgression, so
Okay,
can
yeah,
say
and
your
all of our
piece.
producers, they can chime in.
yeah. Say
All right, so we live in a cold area right now. So the water was in the garage, okay? There was only 4 water bottles left. They were all grabbed at the same time. I fumbled them out of the garage to bring them in here to give to everybody. So when I am saying everybody had the same temperature of water, Josh drank his water immediately.
It was so fast.
He
drank
was
it.
very
He
thirsty.
was super thirsty.
I think me and Brandon cherished that water. We said, little water. Just every sip, every once in a while. I'm reading a story, sip. I don't remember when you drank water. I assume if it was warm, I don't think boiling hot, because I know you probably broke that seal and there was a sound. If we could get a mic check on that, did we hear the seal break?
And that's where I wanted to come. I'm like, it was sealed, and I give you that. It was sealed. I think you have a sealer device to throw me off the set.
So all of our waters look the same. All of our waters. Do I see any water anywhere? I don't see any. 1 second.
I got some right here.
Oh, he got some.
I got some water. This is what they look
This
like
is Exhibit
primarily.
A. This is Exhibit
Exhibit
A.
A.
Okay. So,
All of our waters look the same. They're from the same bottle. Okay.
okay.
This is crunched up, but
Interesting. You're trying to get rid of the evidence, it seems like.
I'm trying to recycle.
Oh, that's what you're calling it a recycle now.
Okay, I would like to post this evidence.
Yes, please
To the
enter it into
producers.
evidence, yes.
All of our water bottles look like this. They all had a seal. All of the seals broke. If I were to intentionally try and give you boiled water that you drank like 30 minutes into recording, how would I not be putting myself and the other boys at risk?
I think you had some kind of marking system to know that what I got was what I got and what you got was what you got. And
So
yes, if I could get a
you-
lawyer in chat, because people are representing
I'm being
Maddie
called
for some
to the
reason,
stand.
I need someone to represent me because I'm getting railroaded here.
I'm being called to the stand.
Okay, everyone. Bring
Deanna
Brandon to the stand.
called me to the stand.
All right, please place your hand up and place a hand on your Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, and all the truth, nothing but the truth? So help you God.
That's what I do all the time. So yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
chat, ask away. Ask any questions that you have for Brandon. We'll see if he lies for his girlfriend or if he actually is honest.
Or if he lies for his cousin.
He wouldn't lie for me. I've asked him several times to lie for me. He never does.
Deanna asked something. Wait, calling Brandon to the stand. How hot was the water?
Yes, there we go. How hot was the water?
It was actually fairly cold. But I think I didn't wait to drink it. So when it came in, it was cold because it was in the garage, and then I sipped on it.
Can I answer Breezy Bree's question? Because I was the one who grabbed the waters.
Yeah, okay.
Where in the garage were the waters stored?
Yeah, okay.
Right next to the door. Where the garage opens, the closest possible, it was right next to the door. It wasn't in the back.
Okay.
It was right next to the door. So it was very cold.
Interesting question. I don't know if it really pertains to it, but Brandon, what was your favorite part of your documentary?
Oh, okay. Wow.
We're kind of getting away from the case here, but
okay, it's a specifics part, but it's where Sam's talking about doing Proud Mary, and he says, and I'm going through the song, I'm doing the parts, and then when the river, and then I like put the actual sound of the recording under him when he's saying the river, and then it cuts to black. And then it cuts to him just ripping off his shirt and having to change. Yep.
Ileana, objection, Your Honor. Relevance?
I get it. That was crazy. CM145 in defense of Sam, there is a possibility that she already had preheated and stored for that special occasion. That is good.
Okay,
CM.
I would like you to highlight Rose's comment.
Okay.
Was the water bottle melted? No.
It wasn't. It wasn't melted.
It was not hot to touch. If anything, I assume it was cold.
It was cold to touch. Which now I'm thinking it was like some kind of...
Can I call to the jury his statement that he just said it was cold to touch? How can it be boiling? This man accused me of something for whatever reason.
And got caught in a lie.
And got caught in a lie. And he's not even looking at the camera anymore. He's just looking down.
Fine, I admit it. It was some of the best cold water I've ever had in my life. It was delicious. I lied earlier.
And we actually just did this because we actually have a sponsor for... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ice Mountain!
Ice Mountain has sponsored us. This was a trick, guys.
We didn't put that on.
This was a trick, guys. You have to buy Ice
Your Honor,
Mountain.
I'd like to reference the last stream. Sam is, in fact... lie-lingual.
I'm straight up
You got caught in a lie.
I'm so crazy that it took us an hour and a half to get to the voice changer, right?
Sam got caught in a lie. Sam got caught in a lie in a chat like lie. He in a chat like lie.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, which one did you have it on?
Electric B.
Lie. Oh. It's bilingual. We got voice changers, baby.
Sam, your turn.
Okay,
Can we talk to subscribers? Tell us what is on your mind. Can we talk to subscribers? r/comfort level pod.
Send the voice changers back. Send them back.
Send them back.
Sorry.
I can't.
Josh just said you're flat, like in all caps, for some reason. That was kind of crazy.
That was wild. That's actually. Come at me if you want to say something, bro. Come at me, dog.
He's like, I did. I just said that.
Yo, come at me, dog.
He did. He actually added you, so it's like.
He did.
Now what are you gonna do?
I actually can't do anything.
Ileana said, Maddie and Brandon, will Sam be your flower girl?
Like
this next story.
Oh no, we are getting caught up.
Like this next story.
Caught
I
up.
think.
Shout out Ileana though.
Shout out Ileana, keeping this on the right page.
It's that admin brain kicking in, huh? You was some sort of administration.
Talk.
Ileana's like, let's get it together, please. Let's get it together. Let's keep it rolling. And I appreciate that.
We're going.
Hey, we're going. Hey, we're going. Alrighty. So this next story is, am I the asshole for refusing to attend my sister's wedding after she didn't include my daughter as a flower girl?
Yes. I think so.
I feel like this. Wait, who is it? You keeping whose daughter? Like who? What's their relationship?
Sister's wedding after she didn't include my daughter.
Refusing to attend, I think, is the asshole part. You're not gonna come?
All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to attend my sister's wedding after she didn't include my daughter as a flower girl? So I, 28 female, have a sister, Clara, 32 female, who's getting married in a few months. We've always been close, but things have gotten complicated since she started planning her wedding. A bit of backstory, I have a daughter, Lily, 6, who adores Clara. Clara initially told Lily she could be the flower girl, and Lily has been excitedly talking about her big role at the wedding ever since. However, last week, Clara called me to say that she changed her mind. She decided to have only her fiance's nieces as flower girls because they are from a very traditional family, and having them included would please his family. I tried to explain how much this meant to Lily and that she was really looking forward to it. Lily was already feeling part of the day and had even started calling it our wedding whenever she talked about it. Clara said she felt really bad, but her future in-laws were really insistent, and it would make things smoother for the family dynamics. I got upset and told Clara that if Lily isn't included as promised, then neither of us would attend the wedding. Now Clara is upset, saying I'm being unreasonable and using Lily to manipulate her decision. My parents think I should just let it go and not miss Clara's big day over something like this. I feel torn because while I don't want to miss my sister's wedding, I also don't want to teach Lily that it's okay for people to break their promise to her. So Reddit, am I the asshole for refusing to go to a wedding if Lily isn't a flower girl?
Oh, man. Ugh.
I think CM has a good point. I'm confused. Why would we not have multiple flower girls? Because there's already 2 flower girls from the other side. Why can't you just add a third that you already promised to be there?
Right.
Yeah.
I saw that clip, Brandon. I don't know what that was.
I
Did you
saw
see
it
that?
too. I said, wait, that's me.
It's just like a shot of Brandon. Anyway. But yeah. I definitely think it's wrong. Did she say in this one that she wants her to tell her? Did she say that she wants her sister to tell Lily?
Yeah, I think my only issue, well, teaching your daughter that it's okay for people to not break their promises. I feel like people are going to break their promises to you, and what she's teaching her is, well, I guess she's saying show your value and don't go if people, or don't engage with them if they don't keep
don't
their
show up.
promises.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is a lesson. But I feel like this is always going to be a thing. Because I think this is like a everyone sucks here to me, where it's clear the sister, I totally agree, making promises to kids and then breaking them. and then the reason they're breaking them is not even, I don't feel that very valid. It's just a little kid thing. Let there be 30 flower girls and they're just all little kids just throwing flowers. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't think not going is the right thing either. But if you have animosity to your sister because now your daughter is sad at this wedding where she had this big idea of being a part of it, and now she has to sit in the sidelines watching it. That's gonna suck too. She's like, that was our wedding. She has to sit in the pews, in the seats.
Yeah. Kind of like force, like if your daughter were to go,
right?
Like if you would you have it to be like where you're like, well, I'm gonna go. You don't have to go if you don't want to. Or are you staying back to support her to be like?
That's gonna hurt if my daughter was. Yeah, because I think that would probably be it. I'm trying to protect my daughter. I'm like, oh, I probably don't want her to go because I don't want her to sit in it. And then if my daughter was like, well, you're gonna go without me, and then I'm like, okay, we're just not gonna go.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think the bigger thing too, to what you're saying, Sam, while it does teach a lesson of, okay, I'm not going to tolerate people, breaking promises, at the same time, it also doesn't promote an environment where compromise is a thing.
Yeah.
Which is why I think I kind of agree with you on that everyone sucks here, because everybody in the story is firmly on one side and they couldn't see a potential different route of getting to where they got.
Right.
On the bride side, it was hey, there can be more flower girls. Just, I don't know, maybe the order of how they go out or something like that. But then on the opposite end, OP trying to teach the daughter a lesson, but it's like, people can break promises, they can break your heart, just don't engage with them when there could be better ways to figure it out. Right. Just compromise. Let's have a conversation, or at least try to bring down the daughter instead of, if you're going to go that route, like, I don't know, there's some sort of coaching I guess you could have with the bride of like, hey, sorry it turned out this way, instead of, hey, then she's not going to be in it. That's it.
Yeah, I can see that, and I see where you're talking about with Sam too. But I think thinking about it with the fact of, if she can't compromise, like you guys were saying in the chat, of you already have multiple flower girls, just let my daughter, who you said could do it, just be another flower girl. I don't understand why that's an issue, just to add a third person who you said yourself could be there. But then I also get why she's not going to go, because she's basically saying, like, it's obviously going to upset her daughter if her daughter were to go.
Yeah.
Just seeing that, it's going to make her cry probably. She's 6 years old. But then it's like, not going, like, you going yourself and leaving your daughter because she doesn't want to go. It doesn't seem like you're supportive of your daughter. And so I get why OP is like, I'm not going to go to the wedding. But I also see like where you guys are coming from of this whole thing of like, that's not how the world works all the time. But I think this mom is showing support for her daughter. And I think you guys had some good stuff in the chat of like Bree said this needs to be a family discussion. Invite the in-laws to explain why they don't want Lily to be there. Obviously not with Lily around, but you need to tell me, her mother, why she can't be in this thing. And then Victoria too says they haven't married yet and the in-laws are already causing changes to the family dynamics, which is unfortunate for the sister's side.
Yeah.
And I agree. Bye, Sophia.
Bye.
Bye, Sophia.
Thanks for coming in and talking with us.
Appreciate you. Yeah, this is just like one of those interesting family situations where I feel like because it's a kid, it makes it more serious. Like, if this happened to her as like a 23-year-old or something, you can't be in anymore. I'm like, you need to suck it up. But I feel like you should be doing that to 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Because it makes me so sad to hear, like, yeah, this is our wedding, and we're going to have so much fun with flowers, and yeah. And then they're like, nah. And the sister's just okay with it. The sister's like, yeah, you just can't. I tried. What do you mean you tried? It's your wedding.
Yeah.
Have your little niece in it.
Yeah. If you're going to be inclusive of the one side,
Yeah.
be inclusive of the other side, if you can be, and if it's
Yeah.
important to you.
Because
you already
obviously you don't
promised it
care about
before.
beauty because all of them are ugly. So beauty's not important to you.
Wait, what'd you say?
All their kids are ugly. So if you're like saying the reason we did it was because of beauty, then you're wrong on that because that side of the family is the ugliest people I've ever seen. But we have all them ugly little kids in there. Get my cute little daughter in. Huh?
You know,
No.
shout out to Hannah Fax. But also, if you ever become a dad, Sam, I think I would really love to just be on the inside when you're like venting about people, like standing up for your kids. Because I think it'd be the funniest thing in the world.
Little bald
Like you just over here insulting the other side of the family just because you're like, my daughter's cute. She looks like me.
I
Yeah.
have the most beautiful daughter in the world, and she's not being featured over these ugly little ragamuffins. They're ragamuffins.
Deanna said, and he lost me.
Come on, man.
And I think it is a good thing of like what OP said of like, okay, if you don't want her in the wedding, then you need to tell her that she's not in the wedding anymore. I'm not going to say that. Like, you need to like feel how heavy this is of you promising this to a little girl.
Yeah.
And then you're taking it away from her. Deanna's funny. She said, you lost me. And I'm out.
Come back, Deanna. Deanna, come back.
The way there was an ad for therapy that just came on.
But honestly, Sam felt that from Avery. Avery feels that.
Yes. Auntie Leisha. Auntie Leisha.
Liv said, Sam, you actually won me over more.
Yes.
You actually gained me.
Team, everybody's kids are ugly except mine.
He said, I just need to find a twin. He's like, that's actually my twin. These little kids. Like this last story. I tried to save it a little bit. Try to change it up a little bit.
Wait, do this in your Trump voice, Maddie.
Do I have... Okay, hold on. Trump voice just gives me, like, De Niro. I don't know why. Okay, I don't really... Never done a Trump
I
impression.
feel like you've done one.
I'm just gonna do De Niro and see if it's the same.
Okay.
My daughter is the prettiest daughter. All because she looks like me. There's a lot of daughters out there, but my daughter is the best of them all. I literally don't know if I've ever done a Trump impression in my life.
Brandon, you gotta do yours. You gotta do yours.
Trump, I don't think we have one of these.
Nah.
We're all getting great in our Trump impression. So Brandon, or I go next.
Sam, you go.
Memesito says
Okay.
that sounds nothing like Trump.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never practiced it.
I'll go next.
Okay.
My daughter is the prettiest daughter. All
That's
because
good.
she looks like me. There's a lot of daughters out there, but my daughter's the best of them all.
That's good.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, okay. Wait, can I stand for it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Stand.
Okay, hold on. Let me raise my level a little bit.
Okay. Oh!
Oh!
We got it. We got a camera that's
Oh!
sideways. It's actually artistic. I appreciate
It was
that.
kind of dope.
Okay. Dang, I gotta like squat. Gotta get the
Yeah,
hands.
the hands are important.
My daughter is the prettiest daughter of all because she looks like me. There's a lot of daughters. There's a lot of daughters out there, but my daughter is the best of them all.
Okay, I think I have to vote for Brandon to
I
be the
do
best.
too. I agree. That was
The ad-libbing kind of killed it. That was really good. There's a lot of daughters. There's a lot of daughters.
There's a lot of daughters.
There's a lot of
several
daughters out there. But she's not like my daughter. My daughter's hot. And I wish I could be with my daughter. I mean,
Well, I guess that's the only thing with Trump. He likes one of his daughters. He does not like his other daughter. She's the Meg of the family, dude. He treats her awfully. Yeah, I think we got in the chat. Put a poll up, Maddie. Who was the
What?
best Trump impression
I can't say who I would vote, but I already said it.
You basically led.
Yeah,
the group.
we all forgot that he creeped on his own daughter publicly. I didn't forget that. I saw that recently
I
too.
never forgot
I was
that.
reminded for me.
I don't even pay attention to him, to be honest.
Restore.
Liv's like he has another daughter. Yeah, he has another daughter, and we don't. People forget that he has a whole nother daughter because he treats her like trash. Tiffany dead meat to him. That's crazy.
Alrighty. It's out there.
Oh, I'm about to vote. Let's see. And this is what we call a slaughter, guys. This is what we call a landslide.
It was really good.
I did that one for the cousins out there.
It felt good because I actually was surprised that it was coming out. I was like, that's actually really good.
Okay, so we got. Am I the asshole for having 2 twin beds in my guest room instead of a queen and refusing to let my in-laws change the room?
Wait, read that one again? I couldn't.
Am I the asshole for having 2 twin beds in my guest room instead of a queen and refusing to let my in-laws change the room?
Good. Push them together? Or
how long y'all staying here? What's,
yeah, for a guest room.
why y'all gotta
just
change
suck
the
it
whole
up.
room from like a weekend stay? Nah, y'all good.
For 2 days, and like, can we completely decorate your house different?
Lumber party.
No, just suck it up. And then reach over, grab hands if you want to be intimate. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in the same bed.
Yeah. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Kissed her hand. I love you. I love you.
Am I the asshole for having 2 twin beds in my guest room instead of a queen and refusing to let my in-laws change the room? Hi Reddit, this happened earlier this year and my in-laws are no longer staying with me. Background info, my husband and I, 24 female and male, have been married for 2 years. I am a social worker and my husband works as an electrician. We own a 3-bed, 2-bath together. We have our own bedroom, our home office, and a guest bedroom. My state's foster care system is one of the worst in the country. There isn't anywhere close to enough foster homes to meet the total number of children in care. As a result of this, children often get stuck at hospitals, psych facilities, group homes, etc. Oftentimes, we have children that have to sleep at the CPS facility in sleeping bags on the floor because there is just no other place for them to go. It's very common for social workers to bring children home with them, myself included. It's hard to find emergency placements for siblings, so if I can't find a place for them for the night to keep them together, I will often just bring them home with me. My husband and I are child-free, but he's super supportive of this. So our guest bedroom has 2 twin beds, both with pull-out beds underneath. This means that I can give 4 children their own beds for the night. Earlier this year, my husband's brother and his wife were temporarily homeless. They lost their jobs and couldn't renew their lease. They had to scramble to find new jobs and a place to live. We let them stay with us for 2 months. I didn't really want to, but it was the right thing to do. They were pissed about the 2-bed situation because of the way the bed frames are. You can't push the beds together, and the room is a little small and oddly shaped, so you can't fit a queen air mattress in the room without taking the twin beds out. We don't have storage, we don't have a garage, so there would be no place to put the beds. They wanted me to get rid of the beds or put the beds in a storage unit so they could put a queen air mattress in the room. I refused because I didn't want to go through any of that trouble when they shouldn't be staying for long anyways, and I worked hard to get the room to look a way that I feel is welcoming to kids, and I don't want to change it. I didn't tell them this, but I also don't want them to get too comfortable with the room, because I didn't want them to be tempted to stay for any longer than necessary. I would rather house kids in unstable situations than my ungrateful in-laws. My husband took my side and told them to get a hotel if they don't like it, but otherwise, shut up. He said that if they keep complaining, they'll have to leave. He's a good husband. My in-laws have been telling everyone who will listen that we're assholes who made them sleep in kids' beds. My husband has been telling his whole family to fuck off, basically, and don't talk to us unless you have something nice to say. Am I the asshole, Reddit? There's like a dozen people who think we're assholes, so I'd like some judgment.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Shout out Nat Vaz 422 from Omaha. Love you guys. Shout out
Hey,
Omaha.
shout out.
ONE, baby. Okay. But this story.
Natalie? I think I might know who that is. Maybe.
Wait, you know? Wait, you know?
Maybe. Anyway, go ahead.
Trying to see who said it. I can't see who said it.
I mean, we're in that whole story. I was like,
You said what?
me and Deanna were in sync the whole story.
Well, I think I'm like, yeah, you have some nerve. Someone said like to be homeless and
That took me out.
homeless and something. Why can I find that comment?
Being homeless and complaining.
Yeah, homeless
Is
and
dumb.
complaining. Yeah, it's a crazy
I
combination.
said,
Because yeah, really, I'm doing this to help you. It doesn't seem like you're paying me anything, so this is not even a hotel situation. You wouldn't even tell a hotel to be like, hey, change your whole thing around to accommodate me. So if you won't do this to a company that you pay, why would you expect someone that's doing you a favor out of the goodness of their heart to do? You should be happy that there's beds in there. Because I almost gave you bean bags. I almost gave you sleeping bags. You're lucky that there's frames in there. Be happy that we can even do this for you and get into a better situation if you don't like it. I'm not here to I'm here to like make you feel comfortable, not to accommodate your every whim. And to think of like, oh, just put them in storage, that's crazy. I'm going to put my beds in storage. I'm going to go through all that just so you're like, we can sleep together. Pile up on a twin. Make it cozy. You know what I'm saying?
I'll make it cold in there too, so you guys gotta do
if you
it.
want to get
Stay
real,
warm.
I ain't gonna tell y'all to stop. Get in the twin.
the floor is open.
Hey, the floor is more than open. It's good for your back. If you want to care about that.
You guys are funny. Deanna said, stack up or get out.
There's only stacking in here.
Adventuerin said, if they want to be close, they can use the pull-out beds. Melissa said, I'm just saying, let them put the air mattress in, and you can just bring out that knife.
Melissa.
Memecitos and a Melissa with a knife, like chill out.
Melissa, I'm scared.
Oh my gosh.
It's always interesting though to see people in those like type of scenarios when, you know, it's like you're at the like the worst of it. Because one thing my dad would always tell me, which I think is why I think like differently about a lot of things. But he said when you're like down in the dumps, like you're doing like the worst in life, sometimes you just have to sit and reflect to ask yourself how you got there, because that's going to help you to navigate how you interact with people. If I just sit down and reflect, like if they were just to sit down and be like, how did we get here? Then them changing the room and OP being like, heck no, it makes sense. How did I get here? I should be mad at myself first before I try to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with what you guys were saying. I especially agree with what Brandon or Sam was saying. Just like the whole thing of like, you're trying to make me feel comfortable but not accommodate to my every need. Like people in the comments were saying, why are you complaining when you have a place to stay?
Right.
So
Choosing beggars. Oh my gosh.
choosing.
We gotta go through that one.
ooh.
/choosing beggars. I gotta check this out. Choosing beggars. Oh. No, I don't know.
I'm like, wait, what are you finding? Let me look it up too. I
I'm
don't.
like, whoa. Yeah, because I'm like, I think the most I'll do for a guest is, you want a glass of water? And then I'll get them that. But that's pretty
We
much
were at
it.
Sam's house the other day, and I was like, I'm like hesitant to put my stuff on his couch. I'm like, maybe he's gonna sit here, but I did. But I was questioning it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Sam was really accommodating that day because he looked at it. He was working, and we needed to come set up for the TikTok live stream. And he was like, guys, I'll be right back to whoever he was working with. Went to the kitchen and brought us chairs.
Yeah, I was like, y'all look like y'all need to
Usually
sit
it
down.
takes 5 minutes for Sam to be like, oh, you guys are standing up. Let me get something for you. But he was like, up, sit down, guys. And we're like, okay, that's really sweet of you.
Because I was like, I care about you guys. I don't want you standing up. I don't have a fancy sit-stand desk like you two, so we sit here. We sit in this house.
We sit in this house.
We sit in this house. We don't stand.
And that's why we're all sat. It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon's camera can't handle him standing for some reason. But
Yeah. It's specifically this webcam. I can't plug it into my little dock. This one specifically has to go into the PC. And so when it raises, it's like, oh,
he's like,
we ain't got that much
He
slack,
said,
buddy.
"Help me."
What are we doing?
He's like, I'm going to the side. I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to the side.
I'm gonna go to the floor if you keep going. I'm gonna go to the floor.
I'm headed down.
I'm going down.
Just like how I said, sitting on business.
I'm sitting on business. I'm sitting on
I'm sitting on
business.
business.
I'm sitting on
I'm
business.
sitting on business.
I'm
sitting on business.
I kind of want to do an act out.
Okay. All right. Which one?
Because I want to do it with the voice changers, really.
I was just gonna say that, but I was
Some
like,
of the
nah,
voice
it's
changers
gotta-
might need to be off limits, though.
it
They
gotta
can only be
naturally
temporary
come.
things. Like little comments. I don't know if some of the voice changers can carry us through like 5 minutes. People might be like, okay, I'm gonna come back when the act out's over.
Yeah. Maybe should it be the wedding, the daughter and the sister and the OP? Or coworker fired?
Poll for choosing act out? Question mark.
Oh yeah, we could do a poll. Let's do a poll.
See, Eliana,
I feel like
she said she
All
was a
right,
nanny.
all right. Put in the
admin is
in the
insane.
comments.
what?
Steph, stop reading me. Put in the comments like what act out you would want us to do, and then I'll make a poll while I'm seeing this of like
out
what
of
you
the
guys
stories
would
we
even want
did.
us to do.
And here's the stories we did
In-laws.
for you guys if you don't remember. We did Am I the Asshole for refusing to attend my sister's wedding after she didn't include my daughter? Would I be the asshole for breaking up with my live-in girlfriend who moved cross-country to live with me for what she said about my sister and her kids? Am I the asshole for refusing to let my stepmom be called grandma? Am I the asshole for leaving my sister's wedding early and causing a scene? Am I the asshole for calling an ambulance which got my coworker fired? And the last one, am I an asshole for having 2 twin beds in my guest room instead of a queen? Because I hate my in-laws.
Okay, so we got the wedding, homeless in-laws.
Don't be on a white wedding.
Or red wedding.
Again.
Or
Yeah,
red wedding.
Cornelia and DG are like, oh, I missed a little bit of something.
Deanna wants Pastor
Yeah, we did
Madi to
we
come
did a good
in.
amount of stories today. The grandma.
You see, Deanna wants Pastor Maddie in. She wants to do a
Okay,
wedding for
I'll
Pastor
try
Maddie.
and work it in. Wedding, so Pastor Madi. Oh, okay.
And we got Paige from TikTok.
Ambulance.
First wedding.
Okay, wedding.
Yeah.
All right.
Heard that. Congratulations. Oh, congrats on the job, Ileana.
Congratulations.
Where did Ileana get a job?
Shout out Cornelia.
Ileana, where you get a job?
Thanks for coming to the live. She said in KC. She
Next
said she's gonna be
content
close to
trip, we're going to
Adventuerin.
KC to visit Ileana's wedding planner job.
I was thinking about doing a KC one.
No, you.
Because driving across the country is
Brandon's
kind of
No, you
begging.
weren't. No,
Brandon's
don't
like,
even.
Please be KC.
Yeah. No.
Well, I'm
no,
finding
'cause-
different places to look, and
No,
the KC one is cool.
We're looking
And
and
she's
then
like,
we're like,
Brandon, you're driving, right? And I was like, yeah, like,
she's
cool,
like, what about
Casey, we got
Croatia?
this.
What about Greece? And we're like,
Okay,
drive
because
to Greece.
I'm saying KC. We live in the Midwest, right? We live in
live in the
Nebraska.
Midwest, yeah.
I'm like KC, Missouri, right next to Nebraska. Sam says that's cool and all, but like, what about Greece? I'm like, are you kidding me, Sam?
Nope. Let's run it back even more. We were like, oh, KC, Missouri. Sam was like,
Eliana, you
Greece. We
gotta
were like,
talk to
okay. We were like, Greece, okay, whatever. And then out of nowhere, ooh, but maybe Utah.
yeah,
Utah's
Brandon,
pretty.
you're driving, right?
Arizona's pretty.
maybe upstate New
Oregon's
York.
pretty.
Didn't she
Wait
say
a
upstate
Oregon's
New
pretty.
York?
Washington's pretty.
Wait a minute.
I think KC for sure. Oh, hey,
Good luck on your job interview, Jenna Bunn.
hey, I see you, Cornelia. I see you, girl. What up, though? Cornelia, you're seen. I clocked it. Hey, I'm clocking everything.
Oh man, I don't think we could run a poll.
No, Ileana, Brandon wants to go to KC. Maddie's the one you need to convince.
Well, I was seeing other Airbnbs. It matters like where we stay because that's the whole set, right? That's where we're gonna be at. But then it also matters of like, is it close to civilization? What can we do there?
and
So
like
we can also
driving.
have fun when we're not working.
Yeah, driving. The driving.
But it's got to be like a really pretty
driving
Airbnb.
driving aspect too.
Wait,
That's
why is
also
Liv
really
on
big.
TikTok now? Liv, what are you doing? You're doing the opposite. We want you back on YouTube, girl.
Yeah.
Come back to YouTube.
Hey, you're Olivia
Yeah.
over there? That's weird. Live when you got to come back to YouTube. That's weird. Did you put the poll?
Yeah.
I can't leave the TikTok page because the chat stops for whatever reason. Let me vote. Let's do wedding.
Oh, we have wedding. Okay.
I wanted to watch TikToks instead of watching the live. That's crazy, Liv.
Listen, lives are hours long.
That's
You just need a
true.
little. Who knows how long we have TikTok? Okay.
Yeah, so watch
TikTok
them
is
all.
amazing. I'm on TikTok for hours, even more than I am usual, and that's my only excuse of like we don't know how long we have left.
Nat, we appreciate you. Of course, for fellow Nebraskans, stand up, panhandle, you know what I'm saying? We're the iron in the middle. Holla at us.
Holla at your boy.
Holla at us. You're at your job, you're like just on TikTok. You're like, it's going to go away, so I have to watch. You're like, no.
It's only fair.
Yeah, I have to just get them all in.
You're actually being inconsiderate for not letting me relish in this TikTok moment.
Which
Hey, Victoria.
I do feel like with the fear, I'm seeing some of the funniest TikToks
Oh.
I've ever seen the last week. People
Yeah.
are trying to go out on top.
Oh, there was a. I'm trying to think of one that I saw. Let me look at it. Let me look it up. It was very good. It brought me so much joy.
Yeah, Manuela, we're on YouTube right now. We're just trying to talk to our TikTok fans, anybody who watches on TikTok. If it goes away, we're still on YouTube, baby. Check us out,
Yeah,
Comfort Level Podcast. We do a live every second Saturday and then random other days too.
You know where to click
Yeah.
the link. You know where to click the link.
You know exactly where. We're not going to tell you where, but you know where.
It's in the description. He's not going to tell you, but I'll tell you. It's in the description.
We were trying to be ominous.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're using the sound. So the caption is only 9 days until the TikTok ban, and then they're using the sound about the Dollar Tree. I don't know if you guys have seen this one.
Shutting down Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
They shutting down Dollar Tree. They is. Okay, now that a couple hours. They shutting down.
Oh god.
Oh,
Just
okay.
all my likes. Nothing wrong
They
with
shutting
it.
down Dollar Tree. They shutting down Dollar Tree. They is. I'm telling you, they is. For real, they is. They shutting down Dollar Tree. They shutting down Dollar Tree. They is. I'm telling you, they is. For real, they is.
And this, of course, was by Dawn Marie. Shout out. And then the voice is the original audio of Kay, who I love. She's so funny. She's so freaking funny. She's dramatic for no reason.
I love it. I love dramatic for no reason.
All right, so Homeless won. Wedding was there for a while, but
Homeless came on top.
I kept letting it go. And
okay, which one was Homeless? Oh, the one we just did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's
who's who?
There's OP and there's the couple, right? Or is there anyone else?
Yeah.
Because I could be
OP,
OP,
I guess.
and y'all be the couple.
Okay.
Since y'all date, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, should I be the woman and you the man? So that we can use the voice changers?
Well, I was gonna say that it's easy peasy for me too, because you two are the one that are arguing, right? Unless it's the guy. Unless it's a guy. Oh yeah, no, it's you.
It is me.
Yep.
Okay,
I don't know if you guys can do
let's
that the whole
go.
time.
Is mine annoying?
We'll see. You guys got to be honest. If we tell us if it's too much with the voice changers.
Tell me if you could hear a whole act out with me
Hello?
doing it in this
Hello?
voice. Cause I'll go crazy with this voice. Y'all gotta tell me though.
Yeah, this is how I would sound. As well as so. Okay, that's too much. Who's that? The in-law? Is he burping? Sounds like a tiger, or a lion, or a cheetah. He sounds like something else.
Sam,
Cornelia
no.
says no.
Yeah.
I can't do. I'll do this one.
Too deep.
This one's too deep.
That
Why do you
one might
sound
be
like-
okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, how about we change it up? The
in-law is T-Pain.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And we
All right.
sing everything. Yeah.
well, I guess you're T-Pain. I was saying Sam could be T-Pain, but you're good at the T-Pain.
You could be T-Pain. I'll just be this. I'll be him, and we'll have a good conversation.
Alrighty.
Wait,
Alrighty.
we're the in-laws.
We're not the in-laws.
You're
We're
the
OP.
in-law.
He's the in-law.
No, I'm OP.
Yeah, he said he's OP.
You're the couple. You're in-laws.
Oh, okay, so I'm a complainer. Okay.
Yeah.
Ileana said, "Why is Sam's voice kind of doing it for me?"
Ileana, I'll say it slow. I'll say it slow.
Oh no.
Oh man. And
All right, here we go.
We're going into it, and hey, so yep, you two are in here. This is the guest bedroom.
Wait.
What?
Sam, can you please say what Bree asked you to say in the chat?
Wait, what did Bree say? Oh, Autobots, roll up. Does that work for you?
I'm just gonna be T-Pain's husband, wife, which is Pastor Madi.
No, yours is good. Yours is making me laugh. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the guest bedroom. Sorry to hear
Kinda
about
small.
your guys' house. But there's the 2 beds for you. You can stay in that one. You can stay in that one. Let us know whatever you need. Towels.
There's 2 beds?
Yeah, there's 2 beds. Yeah.
One second.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, do you think this is gonna work?
Honestly, you kind of roll over onto me when we sleep, so I'm really excited for this.
But do you think it, like, if there was an option to do it? Like, if I
Babe, we're
put
homeless.
it closer, because I have really bad separation anxiety. So, like, we have to be close when we're sleeping, even if it's at night.
Honestly, I think maybe we don't. Like, maybe because we're not going to be here for a while. We're going to be here for like a week.
That's not
2
gonna work for
months.
me.
Huh?
That's not gonna work for me. One second. I told you. 1 second. I'm sorry. You don't hear this.
I
We
can
got
hear
the-
You're
everything
talking
you're
really
saying. I
loud.
just
I'm
want
surprised
you
you're not.
guys think you're
Hey,
having a
raise
private
your hand so you
conversation.
can't hear us.
You're
Raise your
having
hand so
I
you
can
can't
hear
hear
it.
us. Raise your hand so you can't hear us, please. Babe, raise your hand.
I can still. I don't think that blocks sound.
And now he can't hear us.
Okay.
Right.
Or
I'll pretend.
yes.
I'll pretend.
I'm blurring
I
it.
can't hear you.
Right.
I can't hear you.
I need the beds to be pushed together because this is not going to work for me.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I don't know
Okay.
why I'm agreeing to this, but
You know why. Anyway,
right. Why?
hey,
Wait, why? Yeah, actually, we're all curious why. It's a sex thing, isn't it?
no,
I feel like it's a sex
no.
thing, isn't it?
No, you're too young for that conversation.
I'm too young. I have a house. You're staying in my home. What are you talking about?
Honey, he's older than us.
I'm
You can't say
older
that he's
than-
older than us.
Oh,
By
yeah.
Sorry.
I know about sex. I've had sex. I've done it.
Are you
several
sure?
times.
I don't want to talk to your
This house is
freaking
lonely.
brother-in-law about sex.
I don't.
Babe,
I don't
stop
want to
asking him
talk
that.
about it either. But I like sex.
Okay,
sleep
Oh.
with
you
your
don't want to talk about it, but
sister.
you're bringing it up a
I
lot.
sleep with your sister
Okay.
a lot.
What?
We're in the room right next to each other. I'm probably going to sleep with her while you guys are here, if I'm being
I thought you
honest.
two were siblings.
Oh,
guys
we're
sleep with
siblings?
Babe, wait. You guys sleep with each other?
I sleep
I thought
with...
you two were siblings.
No, this is news to me. How did that happen?
Wait, we're
Do you guys have
siblings?
another sibling in the
No,
family that he's
you're
married
my
to?
sister.
or-
You're my wife's brother. How do you forget that?
I am
You're my wife. Yeah, you.
I am a man.
Yeah,
So
you're my
that's
wife's
my wife.
brother. Do you forget
Wait, what
who
are you saying to me?
are?
This voice, you sound different. Do you have a cold or something?
No,
You sound
I
different.
am coming down a little bit with a little bit of a cold.
Okay. What are you saying to me? Because it's hard to comprehend.
Okay, so I'm me. Okay, my name's OP.
Okay.
You're my brother-in-law because
Right.
you're my sister's brother. I mean, my wife's brother. Not my sister.
Okay. Right.
I'm not with my sister. We're not related. My wife is not related to me. We're also not related.
Why are you saying it so fast?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
If you want to be clear, I'm not related. You're not related. We're not related to each other. We're in-laws, right? And you're not comprehending with me. It sounds like you're not comprehending with me.
No. I'm lost. I'm so lost. You sound like a different person. I think you need to maybe go to the doctor. This is really deep. Are you going to be able to speak normally again for the rest of your life?
I wasn't worried about that. The doctor said it's just a normal thing. Your voice gets really, really low, and that's fine. You'll get over it.
Okay. So let's move on because I'm
Okay,
not
hold
going to
on.
catch
He
it.
did tell me to
You
take this
throw it.
medicine.
You've thrown it many times. I'm not going to catch it. Please.
Yeah, it takes them a while sometimes.
Okay, I
But,
took the medicine. Jeez.
You sound better.
It was a quick acting medicine too, really. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and I've been saying
That's
it,
really good.
do
Okay.
you know who your sister is? And you know who I'm talking about. Do you know who your sister is? It's my wife.
That's not my sister, I thought. I thought my wife, that those were siblings. So I'm also on the sidelines here. I don't know why you're engaging with me so much. Engage with her. With the green brunch baddie wall. She wants to engage with you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm fine with sleeping separately from her. She's too much on me. Okay? Babe, I'm sorry I have to say that, but like it's not like I feel your fart breathe. That's how close you are to me at night.
Oh my god.
And it stinks.
Uh-huh.
Why would you
Like,
say that? Why would
Let's
you
be
say
on the
that?
opposite sides of the room for a little bit.
Why would you say that
So
in front
there's
of
not an
everybody?
issue.
You're hot. You're hot physically, but you're hot at night. And I need something on me. I'm sweating at
I like how
night.
you slid that in.
I
You're
know
hot
I stink in the
physically, but then
mornings,
you're
and
also
yet you
hot.
still
That
want to
was
be
good.
close to me like that.
You knew I was insecure about that, though. Why would you say
you
that in
shouldn't be.
front
I
of
mean-
somebody? Why would you say that in front of somebody? And it's just
Well,
like
it's just
so
your-
hard
it's
because
just
it's
your
like I'm
brother-in-law.
struggling. No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
One person's enough. Okay, because it's like I said that in confidence,
Oh my god.
Well, you didn't
and
say
you're
it. I
like
smelled
putting
it.
it.
I didn't come
You-
here to
you're
be a
like
part
putting
of
it
your
out there.
couple issues.
You're putting it out there.
Oh.
No, now you need to sit down
Okay.
because you gotta work us through this.
I don't want to
This
be here.
isn't fair.
I didn't want you here. Let's be real. I didn't want you here. This is all my wife who made me do this. If you both could be gone, it would be the best thing for me. But I definitely
It's
don't
so
want to see you.
hurtful to say. I'm already in an emotional standpoint right now. Why would you say that?
Can you do something about your wife?
And
Or
then it's and then he's over here doing this. You guys just
can you
you're
do
bad.
something about your wife?
You're both bad. You're doing too much for me right now, and it's like all I'm asking is just for you to rearrange your whole room, and you don't
All
even want to
your-
do that. That's all I was asking. And now I got dirty laundry going out. And then I got my husband that doesn't want to sleep with me in the same bed.
I do want to
And
sleep
it's
with you. I
been
love
like,
sleeping with you.
it's
I
like,
just sometimes, babe, like you're too close. Like I
but
feel
you're
like you
like
want to live in
saying
my
it
skin.
in front of everybody. And I can't. I told you that in confidence, and you told it to
Can I shut the
everybody
door?
here.
I just want to shut the door, and then I want to be separate from all of this. Honestly,
I want to be
No.
separate. That's why I'm okay with the bunk beds.
No. First,
Actually,
you
we
have to
two
answer
guest
this
bedrooms.
question.
If you guys want to do that,
That's fine.
Can you
with
just
me.
push the beds together?
how
That's all
about
I'm
you
asking.
stay in this room, and then your husband stays in our other guest bedroom?
No.
Oh,
Because that's an option.
No.
can we bring your wife in here, OP, or your husband to like work this out with their sibling?
I'll bring my
Because-
wife in.
And if you
Okay.
bring someone else in here, I'm bringing out the knives. Because we put them away earlier.
They're not your knives. They're their knives, babe.
I'm going to
Why
grab
are you
them.
bringing
Hey,
cutlery to
sis,
someone's house? That's
sis.
rude.
Sis, hey, it's your sister.
Okay.
Because I think we're sisters, right?
Yes,
Talk me out the
Okay.
edge. Do
We
what you
finally
got
got
to
that
do. What's
clarified.
up?
That's my sister.
you two are sisters.
My
Yeah.
sister. Hey. Okay, so
My sister. Hey.
I'm so glad you came, sis. Welcome to my house. How do you like the room?
I'm not feeling welcome. I'm going to be honest.
Why?
Because
Don't. Oh my God. You did this since we were kids.
it's just really,
Oh my God.
it's really hard.
Just say it.
I'm at the bottom of the barrel right now.
She's been drinking a lot.
And they, what are you doing?
It's been tough for us both,
don't
babe.
say
But you've been drinking a lot.
Yeah. And you know how you get when you drink. You do get like this.
Stinky farts.
Yeah. Okay, well, don't talk about my sister.
Yeah, in
like
front of someone else?
that. Don't
Sorry.
talk about my
Are
sister.
you
Sorry.
like that.
serious?
I thought we were cool. Sorry.
Stop
I
putting
thought we
your
were-
business
I thought
out
we were
there.
cool. I thought we were. You being so much right now, and I
I won't
can't
say
handle
anything. I
it.
won't say anything,
Wait,
babe.
do you
I'm
like
just
her?
feeling very overstimulated
Do you
I
right
do
like
now.
like her, but
I'm
that's
trying to talk to my sister.
relationships.
That's not relationship.
That's
That's relationships.
no, she's right. That's relationships.
No,
I'm
it's not.
gonna like bag on her. She's gonna bag on me. It is what it is.
But I'm
babe.
not on the verge of me crashing out.
That's
I'm going to
relation-
stab somebody. I'm going to actually.
What?
I might
I'm-
stab somebody today.
Okay, I'll
If
be
we don't
quiet.
get
'cause I'm
this
not trying to get
handled,
stabbed.
Wait,
if we don't get this handled,
wait.
I'm
How did Steph get in here? Wait, Steph, what? Steph, how'd you get
that's
in
my
my house?
homegirl. That's my homegirl.
Yeah,
I was feeling
you know-
overstimulated.
You know,
Steph
Steph.
is
Okay,
here to support me.
Oh,
oh,
stabby, stab.
swinging knives. Okay.
Stabby, stab.
Oh,
What's
stab,
with the stabby, stab?
No. Please.
What's with the stabby, stab?
Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my!
It's
No!
open game
Oh my
now.
God!
It's open game now. It's open game now. I'm stabbing everybody. And scene?
Weird.
Very weird. Very weird. Very weird. Maddie's voice. I cannot stop laughing at the voice. You just don't like your wife. And it's like, no, I like her, but the farts are crazy.
It's the fart because the drinking really brings out a certain type of stench, and I'm like, I don't need that.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what we do from there.
Because it's not like I don't like my wife. It's like I understand my wife is being unreasonable, and for some reason I'm getting yelled at for that because I'm not defending my wife. She's acting kind of crazy towards her sister's place.
And
then I get stabbed by
too.
Steph.
Yeah, and you were like trying to smooth it, but I think you were making it worse of like bringing
Yeah,
up
it was
the
like you were
farts.
like
You were
kinda-
attacking her in the same way. I think you could have
Yeah.
done
That's
it
on me.
without attacking
you weren't.
her.
It was like no defense at all, and it was like, you know, the wife was like clearly being unreasonable for sure, but was at the same time very openly communicating how
Yeah.
overstimulated she was by the whole situation.
Right.
And then it's like, let's add some more stimulation, you know what I mean? And it's like people just start crying out of nowhere.
I don't think Steph has been framed. She's accusing that she's been framed.
Steph
You
was
were
there.
there.
Let's be clear about the things. Steph was there. Steph was not framed.
Good night, Danny.
Good night, Danny.
Bye, Danny. It's good to see you, Danny.
It's good to see you, Danny.
And the person right before that, Flash. It's really good to see you.
It's really good to see you.
How's the fly?
How's the jig? As a dojava.
They said, don't even try.
Say it to something we can say then. Change it to something we can say.
So I think we're coming to the close of our TikTok
Brave.
stream.
Brave Brandon, act out was great.
Thank you.
Act out was great. Impression was great.
Thank you.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna have
I think
like no social battery after this probably.
yeah, that was our stories for TikTok, and that was our first TikTok stream. Thank you guys for joining us for our TikTok stream.
Our first and maybe only.
Maybe
We'll
only.
We'll see.
We'll try and come back on Saturday, but we'll see. We'll let you know sooner. But
we're going to continue
like?
playing a little video game on YouTube. So if you want to continue to watch, head on to YouTube.
Yep. We'll probably do like just chatting, and if you watch today's video, you might understand that we have a new obsession, which is Call of Duty.
It's a little bit.
So we're gonna be playing Call of Duty Zombies. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time, or it sucks. Either I don't actually know.
But also Sam's learning from that book that words are power, so it's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be great. Actually, it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die.
So, thank you guys for joining us for the Comfort Level Podcast, TikTok, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Oh, I was on the wrong window. Bye.
Bye.